How's it going, Radical viewers? Grimgay right back into it with another session of Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of salty, so for a variety of reasons. One being that my OBS crapped out on me just at the end of my Jedi the Fallen Order video. I did do a quick fix, kind of it, as I don't think there's any authentic way to actually go back and replay certain parts after you've already done them just yet without going straight to New Game Plus or just starting over completely again. But that's something I'm going to look into. That said, enough of that. Enough of the wicked toothache I currently have that I've been downing ibuprofen and popping like candy over it. And once again, I hit record, I start talking, my dogs start barking. It never fails anymore. Ugh. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and just jump into Discord, where thankfully our DM Hylock is awaiting us. Yo.
Yo. How are you?
Kinda crappy?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a really crap start to the week already. My freaking OBS decided to crap the bit on me at the end of one of my recordings, which I didn't like, and Census Bureau got a hold of me again, and they slated my training for the 9th, which was fine, but they're having the in-person thing out in Olympia, which is a 3-hour drive, and told me they'll call me to tell me what time I'm supposed to be there. So I was kind of like, okay, well, really hope you guys have enough brain cells amongst y'all to call me a day before, because if you tell me I'm supposed to be there in 2 hours, I ain't gonna make that drive.
Right, exactly.
But, who knows? I'll find out in the next couple days. More ticked off they're not paying me for the mileage or the time.
They're not?
Nope, they are not. Because technically, since I am not sworn in as an official for the Census Bureau, I cannot be paid for either of those things. So, yeah, I'm not happy about that, but oh well. Thankfully, my finances are just good enough to where I can afford that, and after that, they will be having online training, from the sounds of it. And at least that's what they say. And I swear to God, if they don't, they expect me to make another trip out to Olympia, I'm going to tell them, okay, well, you're going to pay me for my gas.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to go look for something else.
Yo, Blue.
Hello. Hopefully I'm coming through clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Alright, what am I doing? I'm not playing a Strife.
Okay, let's see. Well, while we wait for people, I'm actually going to do what I said I was going to do and maybe organize this handy harbor sec a bit.
Not a bad idea.
But good news, if they are going to do the training online, then it shouldn't affect my usual scheduling, I hope. Depending how they want to go about doing it, but I still don't know.
I'm just glad that my new work hasn't affected my scheduling too much in regards to this.
Right.
Especially working second shift, because if they had scheduled me for Mondays, then there's like no way for me to finagle getting out of that every week.
Right. Whew.
I heard from Alex that he might be running a little late. He doesn't intend to, but he's trying out a new schedule, so he might run a little late.
Interesting.
Beyond that, I haven't heard about anybody else coming in late, so hopefully Eras will pop online shortly.
Okay.
So this is an oddity that you might appreciate, Grim.
Hmm.
Do you remember Martin's first name when we started out Curse of Strahd?
I just remember him being a blood hunter. Okay.
His not his character's name. His username was the Traveler on Roll20.
Oh, you mean
And
like from Critical Role?
Maybe, yeah, that might have been where he got it from. I haven't watched Critical Role, so I couldn't say. But I only bring that up now because I was actually approached from another server by somebody else called the Traveler, asking for help in setting up a Curse of Strahd game.
God.
I just found the coincidence to be really strange.
It's weird.
Let's see. We'll put those two together because those are things that we don't want to sell but are useful to us. These are things that we can sell and know the price of them.
So I should probably ask this like now, because I'm kind of in desperate need of it as Forvin, because Hylock decided to teach me that Forvin's not immortal the hard way. Are we getting a short rest in?
You learn something new every day. I don't know. I mean, you guys could. You guys have a safe area in a entire Bullywolf tribe under your sway for the moment.
For the moment. E.
Let's see. That we can probably... Okay. So we'll
D&D.
take all of these and put all of them here. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay. D&D Beyond has released a new app for player tools, mobile
did they?
character sheets. Yeah.
Mobile
Ooh.
character sheets. Great, because I didn't go through enough apps for mobile character sheets as it was till I settled on, what was the one I settled on? Yeah, 5th edition character sheet.
Yeah, this one seems to I hope, dear God, it integrates D&D Beyond, which would help a lot with things they've already made on there.
Right.
Yeah, it seems to. Excellent. Because their original app only lets you download the books as PDFs onto your phone, which is okay, but is kind of annoying.
That's also a lot of memory, Jesus.
Yeah.
Also,
But-
God, reading PDFs on that tiny of a screen, oh, that's a nightmare.
But it seems like the character sheets are decent. Yes.
Well, the D&D Beyond character sheets have always been, in my opinion, pretty darn awesome.
Yeah, but it always the transfer from computer display to a mobile display is sometimes hard to make for companies.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Also, I learned about a brand new website that I find to be hilarious today because I started watching a show called The Patriot Act, which I don't know if anybody else is watching.
Real quick, did anybody equip the Priapit of Wound Closure?
I think Forvin has it.
Forvin has it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Forvin has
cool.
it.
Okay, I'll delete that. Sorry, continue. I'm just organizing.
I
No,
wonder
you're
what
good.
it does again.
So I started watching this comedy show called The Patriot Act today, and it got into the first episode was about how to do your taxes because it's dealing with big topics. And it went into how you're supposed to have a free service provided by the IRS that allows you to do your taxes conveniently. But what happened was, instead of the IRS making its own site to do so, it let all the private companies like TurboTax make the site for them. or make free sites for them, which of course the companies then hid away as well as they fucking could, like to the nether reaches of the internet. So they existed. It was just ridiculous for anybody to find them and use them, and ended up people would use the $60 version of TurboTax or whatever else because that's all they thought they had.
Right.
Really?
So yeah. This is
I'm about to say, I did my taxes for the last couple of years through the free version of TurboTax. People had trouble finding that?
I suppose so. Myself, I had trouble finding the free version because whenever you go onto the site, they immediately try to redirect you to buying the deluxe, saying it looks like you need the deluxe and yada yada yada.
Right, I do know that bullshit tactic. They caught me with that a few times.
Yeah, so people had trouble finding where they were actually supposed to get the free version and not just ended up coughing up the money. So what somebody did, this TV series actually did, was make a new website called TurboTax Sucks Ass. And all it does is redirect you immediately to all the free services available for filing your taxes. The TurboTax one, the H&R Block one, Tax Act, Tax Layer, Easy Tax Return, all that stuff. Not sponsored by any of them, by the way.
That's funny.
So, yeah. So I found that out today and found it interesting. Yo, there's Herats.
Hello.
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 Those are consumables that might be useful that we probably don't want to sell. Those are non-consumables that are useful that we don't want to sell. These are all miscellaneous equipment that we picked up. Oh, including there's a spell book in there. Okay.
Yo,
Let's
Alex.
see.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yo.
Hello.
So on a real note, do you think they have enough freaking sub races for elves?
No.
Nope.
More surprises.
They
not?
need more. The
Yeah.
elves, you know, we all know this. The elves are like the favorite children of D&D.
They really freaking are.
They are.
Huh?
I think we need half dwarf and half, I don't know what, half tieflings, half everything.
No, because the lore behind tiefling is that whenever a tiefling procreates, they always make a full tiefling.
That's
That
true,
way,
actually.
eventually,
Oh,
there's
okay.
only tieflings left.
Uh-huh.
It's how hell is slowly taking over the material plane.
Okay,
Really?
I hear it, but why there's no dwarf-sized tieflings?
I mean, there can be. I mean, we have a dwarf ASMR. It's just that most people don't make them for whatever reason. They generally are expected to be humanoid, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with making a dwarf or a gnome version.
And I love the fact that people constantly overlook when you do make a tiefling. Yes, you can go for the classic weird colored skin with horns, but it's like, do realize there are other versions out there you can go with. I mean, you could legit go around freaking saying that your progenitor ancestor of your heritage was in fact a Rakshasa or something, and you just call yourself a Tabaxi for convenience.
Ah.
Those
Hello.
were always the interesting one.
Hello, Gwen.
Yeah,
Gwen.
that's the one. Hell,
God. Have I ever told you how much life sucks?
No, I'm very much
Right
aware how
now?
much life sucks right now.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. I went to go get retested. I'm still positive.
Oh.
Yeah. My husband's home from the hospital and recovering at home. And I've still got the damn virus, yet I don't feel like don't feel that bad.
Which is good.
that's
Yeah.
good. I think.
Yeah.
At least you know you had it. You have it, though. You can be careful.
I mean, I've had it for like a couple weeks now, so.
No.
This house is just a plague house.
Yeah. I thankfully have not caught anything.
Yeah,
But,
it's great. It's good.
work has stepped up. I don't know if I've mentioned what I'm doing to you guys. I think I have, but I'm doing a youth counselor at a program for troubled youths.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
Yeah. So there's been some excitement as of late, but I'm getting into the swing of things, I suppose.
I think you will do really well at that job. Because if you are capable of aiding us in our ability to try and navigate through this game, then you will certainly be able to handle some troubled youths.
Mm-hmm.
One would think.
You would think, yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's a little more organized.
Okay. So I believe we have everyone here, mascots included.
We may need a pause though, because my dogs are flipping the hell out.
Yes, feel free.
Okay, wait a minute. They stopped.
I had a dog up.
Okay, I think they're okay now. I think.
You think?
They
It
better
sounds like they are.
be. Right?
All they need is a good belly rub.
I find that's true with most doggos.
Okay, so we have everyone. If you guys recall, I don't have my little notebook out. Where'd it go? There it is. Make sure I keep track of shit. Don't forget.
That's a good thing.
Yes, there were some things that happened. Picking up where we last left off, you guys were leaving the lair of the bone naga after having had a vision of sorts of a fight that occurred in the past and fighting what remained of the third and last naga, supposedly. You defeated that, moved about your way. You were exploring the distant corners of the floor in the hopes of finding something new when you came across a mirror image of an adventurer lost next to a symbol of a black serpent. After inspecting it some time, you went further on and found your way around this corner to the last resting place of Thurbug Dust Axe. After having slayed what may very well have been his slayers at one point, 3 shambling mounds.
That were pricks.
Yes, they were pricks. I'm so sorry.
That's okay, I deserved it.
Now bruised, beaten, and bloodied, you guys stand victorious. New loot gained. I believe there was some gold and a journal tossed around. And you guys have, I think, only 1 or 2 distant corners of the floor left to go, and yet to find the stairs leading downwards.
Correct.
Yep.
I am almost done here.
So, Rio, I've only been with you this short time, but I feel it's prudent to ask, is it always like this?
What do you mean like this?
Oh, you know, harrowing near-death experiences as you just traipse across every inch of a floor before finding their way down to another, only to go through it all again.
Well, sometimes you do die. Other than that, yes.
I miss the tavern.
Yeah.
At
I'm
least
starting to think it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, at least then the worst that would happen is I'll just burn the entire town down and just wake up in the tavern the next day, perfectly fine. Yeah, I was damn near eaten by shrubbery.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better, actually.
Oh, good to know. And
Yeah.
yeah, I had hope.
What can I tell you? You have to endure. Maybe at the end we can kill someone.
Oh, don't get my hopes up too much.
No. At the end, he's gonna wind up in a torture room.
No, that would be getting my hopes up, dear. Especially if you were my torturer.
Alright, I think you got hit in the head way too hard. Let's
There
get a
we
rest.
No, you just
Cool.
don't know me that well, and you haven't lived over 200 years.
I probably won't.
Probably not.
Aha! There we go. I have organized the handy harbor sack. Huzzah.
Sweet.
Huzzah!
Excellent.
I recommend we rest for a bit. I've been going full tilt for too long. Again. Just a short rest, and I will be back up to fighting chances again.
Sounds fine to me. Gives me a chance to finish my salad.
That is disgusting. I was in one of those. And this is gonna be
Also,
weird.
that salad got roasted, and that's disgusting. It's like putting a salad in a microwave. Disgusting.
What's a microwave?
It's, I don't know, I hear gnomes making this weird thing that burns food.
Yeah,
It doesn't work at all, but maybe
It's a-
someday.
It's the small gnome dunamancy creation where they heat atoms.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't know what Adam says, but they say they hit them. Good for them, I guess.
I've only met one Adam. He seemed pretty heated all the time.
ah.
Okay, so you
Oh.
guys are taking a short rest, correct?
Yes.
I suppose so, yeah.
Feel free. An hour's rest. I think somebody gets spell slots back.
Yep. I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
yeah.
Warlock.
Good
Did
point.
we find anything else on the corpse? We already searched the corpse, didn't we?
You already searched them, correct?
Okay, good. In that case, there's just one other little area that Minori is curious about. And it actually isn't that far from here. And then I think, because I've been making a map as we go along. I don't know if that's too meta of me, but, you know.
No, it's fine.
Nah, it's
Keep myself from getting bored while having, like, Microsoft Draw, whatever it is, over here, and I just draw circles and crap.
No, that's not a bad idea at all.
Yep, since we haven't run into the goblins again yet.
Yeah, that's one of our on our unfinished quest line thingies. Is what the hell happened to the goblins? We last saw them on level 4.
At this point, I'm almost thinking they're dead. Like 80% sure they're dead. Or captured.
No, I think they pieced out. We gave them a flying broom.
We did?
You gave goblins a flying broom.
Well,
I don't think we.
yeah, it's oh geez, the only character who actually knows about that is Soralia, because she's the one who made it for them.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Why would we give them a flame broom?
Oh, I don't know.
Because they were charging us an arm and a leg for crap,
You know,
so we did it in lieu of payment.
it's strange, but long ago I recall a goblin and actually hiring him at one point or another. Foul-mouthed little thing. I think his name was Styx. At least,
Oh, you shouldn't do that.
Hmm.
He worse than hacks. You shouldn't do that.
what do you mean? You know this goblin?
Oh yeah.
How?
He's probably hid us somewhere.
I met that thing over 150 years ago. Are you sure it's the same
Maybe-
goblin?
Maybe. Well, I have my theories.
Theories.
Yeah, maybe he's not a goblin. I think he's some kind of demon in goblin form.
I mean, he certainly speaks and acts like one, that's for certain. Occasionally goes off in long rants about a place called Barovia, and then immediately forgets
what-
about it entirely.
Yeah, what the fuck is Barovia?
I have no idea.
Sounds to me like he's a bit touched in the head.
I think he's more than
Oh,
touched.
that for sure.
All right, well, I've finished my salad. I'm nice and full now. Shall we get going? There's one other place I'd like to check out.
You guys should perhaps be a little careful. The more you say Barovia, the more likely you're supposed to end up there.
What?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If I brought Forvin into freaking Curse of Strahd at his level now, I'd be okay with it. I would fuck Strahd up with nothing flat.
I think we all would at this point, but knowing Hylock, he would adjust the difficulty to actually make it interesting for us, which I would
Oh, fuck my
appreciate.
dog.
Like, I mean, it's not gonna be I just crush Strahd the Radiant Hell Tank status as Kratos, God of War, but Forvin's a nice second. Fuck it, Sephiroth going up against freaking Dracula? Hell yeah.
As much as I'd love to bring or start or do a high-level campaign of Curse of Strahd, which I've done part of one before, which of course ended how you would expect, because I hadn't prepared quite well enough, I suppose. I think you guys have plenty of material to work with within the mountain for now.
Yeah.
As much as the risk
Oh,
of
God,
hanging
yeah.
out with your heads is fun.
I mean, Barovia is a fun place, but you have to be low level because if you're not, the survival part is lost.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
I believe it's to the south. Yes.
Wait, we finished with this part? There's
about-
nothing up here?
I'm about to say we came from the south. We were going north.
Yeah, and there was, well, if we continue north, according to my little map, we just hook up to large area that we started at, which is to the west of the big temple, if my circles are to be believed.
Mm,
No
You
offense,
could be right.
but you're a young girl who fell out of a shock.
How are you good at making maps?
Once again, this is a kind of meta of me to be going off of
I
my
know.
maps.
That
I
said,
just have it be as Minori has an impeccable sense of direction.
that said,
guess.
also at a glance, not wrong. This is actually where we started.
is it?
Yeah, it is, because up there to the north is where we had
It
that
is.
slimy BS happen. That was supposed
Then
to be a
what
trap.
is this place here?
That's a good
Let's see.
question.
To the east should be
Well, to the east
well
will be...
to the
we
to
want
the
west.
east is the temple. To the north is the swamplands where we first encountered the little bullywog. And to the south is just a straight tunnel.
How about west?
West is that's the mirror thing?
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
it is.
mirror. I have mirror in that. It's like a little thing that ends
Yeah,
in
it's right
3
there.
prongs, right?
Yeah.
It like
Okay.
ends in 3 little prongs. I have 3-pronged mirror. Down on my
Where
map.
the fuck is the next floor in this thing?
South, maybe?
But the only other
Yeah.
place to really check, it seems.
I really want to go to the next floor. Maybe it's not swamp. I really hope it's not swamp.
I kind of want to go back and check out all of our other unfinished plot lines on the other floors.
No, there is no reason to go there, and you don't know about them.
Oh, excuse me. I have an organized list of why we should go back there. Do you want me to read them off to you one by
I swear
one?
to God, if Blue Alley is on that goddamn list, man.
Hey,
No, it's
you know what?
not.
Guess what? Guess
It
what?
is now.
Here. Let me copy and paste.
A loon is on that list.
Yeah, I give you one good reason why we shouldn't go back, and that's
God damn
basically
it.
you.
He actually does have Blue Alley on that fucking list.
See? Yeah. I'm an organized motherfucker.
I can
Okay.
set up a handout in game for a quest list if you want to keep track, but that
Oh no, it's fine. It's easy to go through Discord. It's wonderfully easy for me. It's fine. So if you guys go south of the area where we first started, you should hit the spooky ghost island, and then further to the east of that
What is Spooky
is
Ghost
the
Island?
s-
This?
I think he means this.
yeah.
Where is
The
everybody going
spooky-
here?
Yeah, the spooky ghost island. Then if you head to the east of that, you hit the smaller temple, which is right next to the 2 little areas that I have marked off that we have not ventured into.
How about
Where-
south of the Spooky Ghost Island?
South of Spooky Ghost Island is actually completely... I don't know what that is.
Okay,
Cool.
so where is everybody? Like,
And
oh, okay.
I'm with Forman on Spooky Ghost Island.
oh, Sergentes is in the wall. Let me fix that.
Yeah, Sergentis is doing dwarf things.
So yeah, you guys should be immediately to the left of me. Yes, there you are.
You say Sergente is doing dwarf things, and I immediately go back to like that fucking SpongeBob episode. That's a nice boulder.
So what's down here?
That's not a boulder, that's a rock. The pioneers used to ride these suckers for miles.
I'm not sure, but Minori is really curious about these two ways, so she's just gonna pop
Minori,
over
there is-
here.
Don't go. That's how you get killed.
It's fine. We've taken care of most of the threats on this floor, I think. Watch
Yes,
me
it's
say
like
that
most
and meet a
keywords.
second Hydra that wants to eat me.
Most is not all. Well, ooh, oh, there's branches, pathways everywhere here. Okay.
Well, okay, we'll go down this way.
Stepping forward into the dry surface above the mucky and mire of the swamp, you all can hear, or at least Forvin and those entering in as you enter in, can hear noise coming from the southwest, indication of things moving. Sounds like somebody is moving a heavy crate of some sort.
Huh. Who the devil will be moving a crate down here of all places?
Good
I
question.
don't know.
Really?
So that goes.
You have more experience than on most of the other floors than the majority of us, save for Triss. I'm not sure what her experience lies. Would there be anything down here moving crates just for shits and giggles?
Great.
Yes, crates.
I mean, there is that bitch we found that way that might be stealing shit, but
I'm sorry, a bitch. A female dog you've encountered is moving crates.
no, metaphorical bitch. It's like it was like someone with working with Duragar that I don't remember why, but I want to kill.
She sicked the Umber Hulks on us.
Yeah, Styx told you that
Oh,
she
thank you.
literally sicked the Umber Hulks on you guys.
Oh yeah, she threw monsters at me, Umber Hulks or something like that. I'll call.
She
That
sent
bitch.
Umber Hulks after you.
So you said it was this way?
Correct.
And the only large creatures I've heard of down here in Undermountain are giants and minotaurs, maybe. I mean, it's very rare we run into them.
If that bitch is
Dwarf,
there,
Dwarf Tank, do you want to go first?
there's
so
probably
we don't-
invisible creatures. around.
I see it.
Yeah, sure, I could do that.
I
You
see
see
it.
it?
Stop, stop, stop. Stop.
Wait, I just
I already said
I
stop.
will
I
not
said
move.
stop
I
before you
want to see
moved.
I see it.
Why do I say stop and you all keep moving?
I want to see it.
because of
My
lag.
roll 20 is laggy.
No, I'm not like it. Just gotta see it.
Yes.
Next to Rio,
I
because
see
lag.
Sorgente up there in the front, which I'm going to assume means that he's actually up there, and I'm going to assume as well that the heavily armored dwarf is not very stealthy.
Are any of us other than Triss?
I am not.
I'm very stealthy.
Well,
I'm pretty stealthy.
Rio's pretty stealthy.
though light armor is generally okay for stealth. I mean, there's heavy armor specifically gives you disadvantage on stealth.
So
I wear
too,
no
unless-
I'm really considering taking that stupid mirror armor feat.
You all suck
Ah.
at being ninja.
Where?
Huh.
Ninja.
Chandelier.
Where?
Ah!
There we go.
just for testing.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, I've got plus. That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
I don't know what mine's at. What is my stealth? Oh. Not good.
Oh, really?
Not
Your
good.
dex should be good though.
That's it though. That's all it's working off of is
Oh,
dex.
you're not
It's 4.
proficient.
Oh.
You're a rogue that is not proficient in stealth.
I have one level of rogue, and that's literally for sneak attack and, well, honestly, expertise in some things.
You do have
Jesus,
expertise.
Tress.
On what?
She's a fucking shadow on the wall.
Holy shit,
that's a
real ninja.
Oof,
Man, I
that's
still
cool.
think more classes you have expertise, not only rogues and bard.
Yeah, I agree with
I have
that.
expertise, so
There is a feat to get expertise, and the barbarians have UA material to get expertise in survival as well.
Yeah, but I think the feat
Actually,
you need to be a half elf or half or human or
Yeah,
it's
prodigy.
restrictive.
I think there was like a bunch of like UA kind of like skill feats released where you could like take a feat to become really good in a certain skill.
Yeah, but I
if
think they
you're
all suck.
proficient in it, you gain like expertise and that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Those
I
would
remember
be
seeing
nice.
those. Like, yeah, but they're really poorly written, and honestly, they're very situational ones. Like, honestly,
Anyway,
you legit are
always-
better off taking a level of rogue anyway.
Yeah. Any class could use a level in rogue.
Yeah.
Trish has got to pull the hood of her cloak up over her head.
There's enough rogue to go around there.
All
So-
right.
You guys are stepping forward. Sorgente's taking the lead, hearing noise coming from the southwest, moving about and moving into line of sight for this. You spot two soldiers of a sort, both encased in armor on the far south, or at least Sorgentes does as they move forward. In between is a large, obviously not human individual. This is a creature stitched together, flesh to flesh, currently being used as muscle as it moves one crate from one side of the room to the other. And as Sorgentes clinks into view, it turns its head towards you guys, obviously hostile as those in the back move forward. I am going to have the first one move forward, and let's see. It's not gonna
Great.
be able to-
Sorgente's found. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where that was.
And the other one is going to stay back here. Measure that out. 40. Excellent. Okay. So the one up front is going to take the dodge action because why not? While the one in the back is going to fire off with a longbow. It gets 2 attacks against Sorgentes. Isn't it nice that the DM gets to go first, finally?
No, no.
No, because it's usually a bad sign for us, because that means you're rolling good again.
I have a 17, which fails. And then I have a 21, which does hit for 5 piercing. Just meager 5 piercing. As the arrow lances forward, striking into, or skittering across Sorgente's side, the one in the back turns its head southward still, and you can see that the room opens up to further areas beyond, and says, "Boss, we've got something." Chris, being the exceptionally deft person that you are, how would you like to proceed?
Well, I need to get a better view of what's going on in this open room here. So I'm gonna kind of hug the wall here.
Does it hug you back, though?
Aim at the stitched up boy. And for reference, he hasn't taken a turn yet.
Correct.
So we're going to assassinate his ass.
Woohoo!
We're
Advantage!
going to- Yeah. I already have advantage because I'm stealthed and hiding in the shadows. But if I hit him, it's a crit hit. So.
Only if it was surprised, which it sadly is not.
It's surprised by my attack, I think, is it not?
I think surprise is like a condition.
Yeah, it's a condition, regrettably.
Okay, so.
Let me put it this way. The assassinate class feature for assassins are the exact reason why most DMs hate even thinking about giving any players a chance at a
Yeah.
surprise condition on their enemies.
But it's a 25 to hit and
It does a crap
It's
ton of
still-
damage.
quite a bit of
28
damage.
damage.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
damage is exceptional. 25 obviously will hit. That is 17 sneak and 11 piercing. 28. Because rogues don't do enough.
Rogues don't do enough. That's why they don't have like 2 turns, you know?
I say, I think that's bad. I got some Battle Master builds that would scare most rogues.
And then we're going to blend into the shadows. It's a 29 because I've got a Cloak of Elvenkind, so.
Okay. So Triss steps forward, an arrow launching into the neck of this monstrous creature, causing it to drop the crate, which spills forth. Those of you inside of it can see that the crate pops open, spilling out a few lined papers and ink quills as well. Oddities, basically. As it clutches a neck in pain, and I believe that was the end of... Was that the end of your turn, Chris?
That's the end of my turn, yeah.
We move on to Sergentes.
Okay. You see a sort of little black shadowy fire aura envelop me as I cast Fire Shield.
Noise.
And I will move up to here. And that will be the end of my turn for now.
Addition, whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits with melee attack, the shield erupts, taking fire damage. Okay. Can do.
It's the warm shield, by the way.
Yes, so drying off, the muck on your boots falling away. Forvin, what would you like to do here in the back, my friend?
Well, let's see how much movement I got. Ooh, I got more than enough. I'm gonna walk up to this man's. Is this man's dodging? Am I correct in knowing that?
That man's is dodging. Yes, he has his sword at the ready, trying to deflect any blow.
Okay. Rapier in hand, doing a cute little flourish. I look like I'm about to stab, but for shits and giggles, I'm gonna attempt something I've never actually tried before. I'm gonna try using a cantrip, because it's funny.
Cantrips are good.
At disadvantage, that's still a 19 at disadvantage.
Ooh.
That's good.
19
No,
goes through.
are they wearing?
They are wearing studded leather, so not metal. But 19 does hit.
That's some good damage.
Yep. And then, just to make it worse, I walk away and laugh at him because he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Because I just removed his reaction with that.
The slow laugh? Huh.
Oh. Pitiful. That's it for shits and giggles. I don't really feel like popping anything that might be important later on if we fight a bunch of frickin' shambling mounds again.
So quickly stepping in, tasering the nearest enemy, and moving forward, we have Minori also in the rear. What would you like to do?
I was one off from max damage on that too.
Well, first I'd like to see what's going on. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Yeah, let's see. I don't have any more Grasp of the Deeps because those are Charisma per day, so I'll just shoot Eldritch Blast at the guy down. Eldritch Blast away.
Yes,
Ooh.
Warlock. Woo!
Wow, right out of the gate.
Nice.
Oh,
And-
nice.
Wow.
Indeed.
What?
Ah!
Stop!
Oh!
Jesus.
Okay. Minori's feeling good.
I'm afraid to ask this next question. How many of those do you get at 10th level?
4. No, wait, no, 3. 3 at 10th.
Yeah,
No.
Two.
2 at 10th. 3 at 11.
11th.
3 at 11.
Just making sure the scaling was right, because I was afraid if you're gonna roll another fucking crit.
Soon.
Because I don't think you
Ooh.
need it, really, because that's scary right out of the gate.
That's some
good
scary
damage.
stuff. That's some good damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So the chomping maws go forward from Minori's hand, deftly striking into this creature, who immediately drops the bow, the thing cracking on the ground as it's torn asunder. It falls to a knee, not quite dead, but certainly near as it bellows out in pain. Minori, is there anything further for your turn?
She's gonna, look at the amount of damage she did with a cantrip, stare at her coral wand, and, check the muscles on her arms to see, oh, wow, am I getting stronger? And that's gonna be her turn.
No,
She's
you
been
cheated
direct-
and got your power from a damn god. Doesn't count.
Minori
Actually, it's
spends
not
the
even
rest
God.
of her life trying to cast it the exact same way, same position of her arm, and
Becomes obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Rio, following that scream, you are up.
I mean, I'm gonna use my warlock spells. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level on both of them. So 2 2nd level Guiding Bolts.
On the frontmost ones?
I can only see these 2.
Okay, just making sure. I think the first one you have disadvantage on due to
Oh, it's
dodging.
dodging.
Yes.
Yep.
The other one you do not have disadvantage on.
Can I do something about it? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's okay. 22 to hit the first one.
That will certainly hit.
22 to hit the second one.
Also hits.
Okay, it's a 2nd level. That is the first. That is the second.
Oh, nice.
Aw, that second one is shit.
116.
Oh,
Still
so
does
no,
well.
you know,
And you give
all
advantage
total
to
you
us.
did about 30 damage. That's pretty good.
12 for the second. Okay.
Yeah, the next attack advantage, all the good shit, and that's it.
Gotcha. Let me double check something real quick.
Louise, that was damn near max damage, too. Holy
Okay.
crap on those Eldritch.
I'll just blast his
And-
wicked at times.
You said that was all for you, Rio?
Rio!
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Okay. What? Okay. Following that up, then we have the person bringing up the rear in the initiative, that being the slow, hulking brute, Sargentes. Let's see. This thing is going to, with its very low intelligence, just strike at the thing nearest to it, that being Sargentes. It's going to make 2 slam attacks. Sargentes, can I have you bring up Fire Shield for me once more?
I can indeed. Here you go.
Alright. First attack, I have a 14 to hit, which does not. Second attack, I have an 18 to hit, which I imagine will hit.
Yep, that'll just about do it.
Okay. So that deals 20 bludgeoning.
Ooh, yep.
And the creature takes 2d8 fire. Can I have you roll me 2d8 fire?
Ooh. Robot. There you go. My aura just like explodes as it strikes me. It burns his hands a little.
Is it juggling a bunch of characters now? Now I have my problems. 3 fire damage strikes into the creature, which, though the damage itself is small, obviously by just the slight scorching that goes up the arm, you can tell that that seems to have immediately drawn a reaction from this creature, not in a combat sense, but rather it itself seems afraid of Sargentes. There is a fear to the fire present. And I think we're back at the top of the initiative order. I didn't bring up the images for these creatures. Do you guys want that?
Is one a flesh golem, the other one whites?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I
Yeah.
think we're good.
That,
I mean, you know what? Screw it. Throw them up anyway, because I mean, I am recording this, and God knows how much longer I'm
Oh,
going
yeah,
to be able
that's
to do
true.
this for. So yeah,
That's
let's show the radical viewers the things we are currently in battle with.
That is fair. So we have the 2 lieutenants or soldiers of here, shown as 2 whites, sunken humanoids, looking like death warmed over.
Is their armor so badass?
Right?
I don't know. And then mechanically, they just have studded leather. That's it.
I
Right?
mean, it kind of looks like the leather, but
No, man, that's full plate.
no, I mean like the breastplate. Like, I mean, the arm guards and the shoulder pad. Well, I guess the shoulder pads, if you took off the skulls, kind of looks like it. But yeah, the boots and the arm guards are just like, yeah, okay, if that's the leather, I'll eat my shorts.
Man, that is not leather at all. But if that shit says leather, then what can we say about it?
Would you prefer they actually had something equivalent to what it looks like?
no.
Exactly, because these things are scary sometimes.
And then the hulking brute, as some may know it to be, is a flesh golem, a humanoid creature poorly stitched together.
AKA Robert De Niro, also known as Frankenstein's monster.
You go.
Also, don't hit it with lightning.
You said it. I was hoping I was going to convince Minotaur to try to hit something with lightning that would heal it.
Oh, they're also Minotaurs. Oh shit.
So I believe I mentioned prior that one of the whites did call back for aid, and that seems to be the case as the one struck hardly begins to retreat, attempting to make up for the damage he undertook, moving southward as he does so. And I think I'm going to give him the dash action.
Oh, talk about fast food.
Not fast enough.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll move him back here. Yeah, there we go. While the one up front no longer has the dodge, actually has guiding bolt on him, so whoever strikes him has advantage. He is going to do 2 longsword attacks against seeing Sergente's current abilities, he's going to step in and try to get revenge for what happened earlier, making a longsword attack against Forvin.
Oh, come on. I didn't do anything. I just gave you a bit of a jolt. You don't have to be sassy about it. Goodness.
I have a 17, which I believe misses.
No, that hits.
Hits? Okay. 6 slashing. And while it has you in close range, it is going to attempt to reach out and grab you,
It can try.
so to speak. I have a 14 to hit, unfortunately.
Nope. Oh, wait, so it's
No.
actually an attack? It's not like a grapple?
It's not a grapple. Sorry, that's just my flavoring
Okay.
of it. It's an attack. 14.
Okay, that confused me for a moment. I was about to say, I was sitting here hovering over my plus 12 to acrobatics button here. I was like, yeah, try to grapple me, I dare ya. Nah, it doesn't
My
hit.
bad. Okay. Following that up, we have some newcomers as a voice floats in from the south saying, "What are you waiting for? Get them!" And we have 4 bodies coming up the way.
And suddenly I miss Matthias already. Oh dear, I recognize that thing. There's a skull of one of those actually mounted at the bar.
Why would that be a
Come
skull
back
mounted
to
at the
revenge.
bar of one of these?
According to them, the barbarian who decided to just dick off, fought one barehanded.
Jesus!
Oh, hello. Can I help you?
I'm having flashbacks from Fraud 12. Me flying over the battlefield.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, right. God, I'm not gonna lie. If I was ever gonna bring Matthias to any floor, I want it to be this one. He would fucking have an erection for this fight.
Doesn't Mateo use an axe?
No, Matthias would beat these things to death with his bare fist until he ripped a bone off, then beat the other ones to death with the bone.
True.
Oh my, that is
That's one way to do it.
quite a few.
I mean, it's basically what he did last time.
That's exactly what he did the last time.
Well, it wasn't a bone from another Minotaur skeleton. It was a bone from a skeleton. Actually, it wasn't even that. It was literally the entire skeleton he used to kill it.
Yeah, that is true. It was the entire skeleton.
I think his name was Jose.
Jose Jalapeno on a steak.
Oh, you killed my brother! Why the fuck am I Mexican now?
Yeah, he was a Chinese Mexican.
I miss you more.
Unfortunately, the Minotaur Skeletons had to use their action to dash, therefore they don't get an action to attack. I know we're all sad about that.
No,
Which brings us to Triss.
Trisu is going to shoot that one. From the shadows.
Oh, from the shuttle.
Yeah. For 31 damage.
Jesus.
What'd you hit?
That was
Hit this one.
the
Okay.
closest Minotaur. Okay. I should probably color code these while I'm thinking about it.
And
Nah.
we're going to...
So red takes gets hit by the 25 and takes 31 damage.
Yes, 31 damage.
I can do math.
Have any of you used the advantage I gave you from the guiding bolts?
I'm going to.
Not yet. I was saving that for somebody who is actually within melee to them. Because I have
Okay.
advantage because I'm stealthy and hiding in the shadows. There was no sense in me hitting the...
Okay, just
Yeah.
make sure.
No, I figure Forvin would... Forvin or Sergentes would better...
Even I can use it, actually.
And I'm a stealthy rogue.
Following up Triss's sniping procedure as the arrow lances forward into the skull, we have Sergentes down into the melee as 4 lumbering enemies are closing in on him.
Seeing the seeing the extra combatants enter the combat, I'm going to place a hand upon my chest and cast.
Oh,
And
nice.
then,
Nice.
Who the hell doesn't know this spell in our group?
The rogue.
Minori
rogue who
raises
can't
her
cast-
hand.
The rogue who can't cast spells.
I think we all are about to go fast. I was thinking about doing the same thing.
Oh yeah, so was I actually, not even gonna lie, after this thing touched me and I saw what came out, it's like, maybe I should have popped everything because this actually looks like a slightly more harrowing fight than I gave it credit for.
yeah, hey DM, I'm just asking because I'm not entirely sure. Does it also give extra action for when you for on the same turn you cast the haste, or is it just other turns after?
Yes, so you have used your present action to cast haste, which is then applied to you. Since it's already applied, including the AC bonus, the advantage on dex saves, and all that, you still have you started out with your hasted action on your turn.
Yeah.
So you have it.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm going to make an attack against this flesh golem here. There we go.
Let's go whack.
The flesh golem, you said?
Yep.
27 will hit for bludgeoning damage. Okay. So Sergente is moving quicker than any dwarf has a reason to. Lances forward with a quarterstaff that sticks into the gut of the flesh golem, and Forvin, surrounded as he is now, is up to bat.
And I give a little flick of my rapier, bonus action blade song. My AC is now retarded once again, and we commence with the stabbing. Starting off with the advantage stabbing on that poor fuck. Rapier, where'd I put my rapier? I really need to sort this. There we go. Rapier, 20. Bad sneak attack.
Aw.
But max rapier damage, go figure.
Against the white to your right.
Yes.
Yes, that is 13 damage. It is still standing, if you can believe it, but only by a hair's breadth.
And I
And
miss.
It lives. Look at that.
Not
Shocking.
booming.
I never did pick up Booming Blade for a cantrip. I've been thinking about it on occasion, but meh.
And was there anything else to Forvian then?
Nope, that was my 2 attacks and my bonus action for Blade Song. I'm just here now, sitting at 21 AC naturally.
Okay. So 1 attack, gutting the white. 2nd attack, very barely parried by a now desperate foe. We have Minori with an enemy far too close for comfort.
Yep. I think that I'm going to cast a spell, and I'm going to have it go right here, because it has a 20-foot radius and should catch the flesh golem, if I'm doing radiuses correctly. And it's going to be this.
Synaptic static.
Ooh.
I mean, we have a thing for you to use if you want to know where.
Yeah, I'm about to say, the good old decahedron of Fireball.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Ah,
So
that's
yeah, well,
nasty.
right
I missed the
here
fireball
should
rat.
be 20 feet. So yeah, right.
Right there.
right here.
After failed save. I need to pull up the spell itself because that wording confused
Oh yeah, I know.
a hair. Static. Okay, you choose a point within range and cause psychic energy to explode there. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point must make an int saving throw. Okay. Creature with an int score of 2 or lower cannot be affected by this spell.
Yeah.
Regretfully, I think all of these
Regretfully, I
things...
think that covers everybody in that sphere, unfortunately.
I don't know. They
Maybe.
took verbal orders.
Fair. But that
I
could
mean,
be
So-
just
they're
conditioning.
stupid. We don't know how stupid they are. That's the question.
We're about to find
That's
out.
true.
That
Yeah.
is also true.
In this case, blue is indeed correct. They are not at 2 or lower, so they do have to make the int saving throw 1 and all. So I'm going to do quickly Minotaur blue, green, and yellow in that order. Int saves. And then the Flesh Golem int save.
And they need to beat an 18.
I have 1 that beat an 18. The others did not. So the one that beat it, I believe, take their saves for 13 damage.
Yes.
The rest take 26.
And the rest of them, the ones that did not save for 1 minute, have muddled thought. And whenever they roll for an attack or an ability check, they subtract 1d6 from it.
I kind of want to fireball it now.
Yeah.
And that will do for
Wow,
Minori's
pretty
turn.
nice.
Ooh, actually, no, I don't want to do that. I'm saving that spell slot for another fuck you, I'm out 300 feet away card.
What the fuck is that?
Ignore that.
The reasons I'm saving my spell slots. And then just wondering why I'm bothering, because I'm going to be using them again. I think we might have found a way out, though, to the next floor at this rate.
Probably.
Yeah, there has to be something down here.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I'd be surprised if there wasn't, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've pretty much explored this entire floor.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So,
Yeah.
okay. This cave, since it was asked at one point, this cave is about 10 feet high, so about a standard room size. We move on from that to Rio.
Well, I don't know that it exists, so I'm gonna continue with my plan. I'm gonna cast haste on myself. And I'm going to attack the white. The white to the right.
You have a +1 to your attack roll, my good sir, because you be flanking.
Who's
Nice.
surrounded?
Okay, haste attack 22. And oh, that's 4. That's 1.
Kills.
Oh,
He had nothing left. I assure you, you just cut out his throat.
I really
nice.
did gut the poor fucker then, damn.
Okay. Bonus action then. Oh, I don't have advantage.
Aww.
Oh, I'm
22
sad.
does hit.
Sure. It takes 9 damage. I'm gonna save some spells.
9 damage. Okay.
What? Oh shit! That thing goes before me. So yeah, I cannot help Minori. Yeah, that's fine. That's it.
Okay, so as Rio goes about the battlefield, beginning to clear it up off the
Hold on. I want to end up around here, so I'm not bunch up.
Gotcha. So Rio moves around the battlefield quickly and I keep using the word deftly. I don't mean to, but definitely. Clearing up foes based off of the backs of other people's hard work. We have the flesh golem up.
It's true, but you don't have to say it.
I'm going to have the golem, not intelligently, is going to just shoot forward and try to slam into Forbin, the thing that is not on fire.
I mean, that's actually smart.
I mean,
Yeah.
kind of smart because I'm not on fire, but I can make him on fire.
He doesn't know that you are impossible to hit.
True.
Fair.
So first attack surely missed. Second attack was an 18, but I believe that also misses because you're sitting at a quaint 21.
Yes, I am.
Yes. Okay. So Flesh Golem moves forward, heavy hands moving forward to crush the waif of a man, Forbin, but ineffectually missing.
I
And
learned
then
to
the
dance.
whites. the whites. God, see, now I'm just thinking about the South Park reference, or the South Park episode. Nobody cares about the whites.
Yeah, I was like, you don't need to be so racist. You don't need to be racist about it, just because they're white.
Okay, I'm going to have this one remain back here. The one that there is dead. So,
I mean, they're both dead if you think about it.
yeah, I mean, aren't we all just death pending?
True.
Yep.
So the Minotaur Skeletons get to go up next. This is fun. Let's see. I have some in the back and 2 up front. So I'm going to move with strike with the 2 that are in range for something real quick. Let's see. I have a red one that can strike Minori. I'm sure we all want to see that.
Yes.
I mean, it's not me, so I'm good.
1 Great Axe attack versus Minori. Fiddle roll. That is a 19 to hit.
That beats my 16 with my shadowy mage armor.
For 18 slashing damage, as this huge or large creature brings down a heavy great axe onto Minori's slight frame.
Oof! It's a chunk.
Then I'm going to have this one move forward just 5 feet and try to do a great axe attack against Forbin.
It has a chance.
Has a chance.
I'm just waiting for the asshole that crits my ass.
It got a 19, so that is a miss.
Yeah, sadly, that's not today, it seems.
But I am going to have
I noticed something horrible.
Oh, you too?
the green one move up. And since it moved at least 10 feet in a turn, it's going to try to move with its gore attack.
Oh boy.
That's
Versus
awesome.
Okay.
Oh, are you subtracting 6 from the ones that are muddled?
No.
I forgot to for the last one, but that was the only one that struck so far. I need to do
Okay.
it for this one.
Just
track
yeah,
6.
double checking.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So its score attack landed with a 21 to hit total. Which I believe does. Which brings us to 13 piercing damage.
Ow.
And since it moved at least 10 feet, I get to roll an additional 2d8 for an additional 11, bringing that total up to 24 piercing damage. And I need you to succeed on a strength saving throw. Sergentes, please.
Sure thing. Ooh.
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 No.
The dwarf goes down.
So you are push. Oh, right. Thank you so much. 16 fire. Very nice.
I am having flashbacks right now.
Right?
Rio, staring across the battlefield, has a flashback as Sergentes is rammed into the ground and flown over the corpse of the white in a messy display, 10 feet back, landing prone. That leaves the last one.
Who would have known that dwarves could fly?
And guess who he has a straight line for?
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
No!
Yeah.
Gore attack versus Rio. Let's see.
Take a minute.
It'll load. It very well might. I need to subtract. Actually, your AC is up to 18, is it?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so even if it misses flat out without even subtracting anything.
Lucky.
That's
You see Rio cowering on the floor, and the Minotaur hits the wall behind me. I dodged it by accident, basically.
Saved by fear alone, the Minotaurs are done, and we move on to Triss.
Yeah, Triss is going to aim at the red one again.
Okay.
For a 16.
16, I believe, yes, does hit for a total of 21 damage, I think, if I can do math
21.
properly.
Yep.
Yeah. And she will hide again with a 23.
Alright, the arrow lances forward, striking into the sternum and causing the bone to fracture and break. The creature still stands, but it does look like it's on its last legs.
That's my turn.
Excellent. Following up Triss's disappearance back into the shadows once more, we have Sergentes picking himself up after a most unexpected throw. This coming after the last floor where he got punted by a giant. So truly, Sergentes is not having the best of time being thrown around.
Well, and going back to that statement about dwarves flying, I'm gonna use my action to activate my Asmar transformation.
Ooh.
2 angel-like wings sprout from my back, and my eyes kind of roll back into these like pearly white spheres. I fly forth towards the Minotaur Skeleton, and I will make. I want to take economics.
Get up.
Also, before you do that,
Yeah.
if you're still hasted, don't you need to make con saves for that?
That's a good point, actually. Oh god, I hope I don't fail.
You're fine.
You're good. You have +7.
I'm
Also,
trying to
remember you're prone, so you have to get up and all that shit. But
yeah, but he also has
Yeah,
double
I'll
movement,
do
so
that.
he basically still has 30 feet.
Yep.
whack it. Whack it.
Whack.
Smack that ass.
Whack.
Coming up now. And then I just clicking the correct macros. Da-da-da.
Yeah, Row 20's been delayed for me for some reason.
And then I need to create the macro, but that's an extra 10 from the Radiant Soul ability.
An extra 10 damage?
Extra 10 radiant damage.
Yeah, because it
Sure,
goes off his
right.
level.
Right.
Mhm.
If I am not mistaken, is your subrace the one that deals damage to you as well, or is that a different one?
Nope. It's a protector.
Cool.
It's the one that flies.
So that
There's a few.
is-
I think there's 2 of them that fly, though.
No.
No, only one flies.
Is it?
One fears, one flies, one
That's
explodes.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to do my math right. It's 21. Okay.
Yeah, there is edgy Aasimar, lawful Aasimar,
And Vader
exploding
Aasimar.
Aasimar.
Yeah, I really wish there were better subclasses for the ASMRs. Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. So in a heroic display, Sergentes picks himself back up, sprouts the wings, and flies forward, a quarterstaff finding its way into the cheek of this Minotaur, bringing it down to a knee. It is nearly dead, but not quite, and we move on to Forvin. who has witnessed this display within 5 feet of him.
I literally just watched the dwarf actually fly that time. I am so confused. Oh look, a flesh golem! I'm gonna stab the shit out of you.
What the fuck you have rules?
That's a 16 to a flesh golem.
16 does it? Yes.
Sweet, and another, which hopefully...
I imagine when
Ooh, 19.
when Sirgentis
That's just
uses
11.
his Asimar thing, his spirit gets golden and shit.
Right.
Division style.
Forvin, that second attack is enough to bring it down and out.
Nice.
Hooray!
Bravo.
Awesome.
I do good. Now I dance with... now I am he who dances with Minotaur Skeletons.
Let's show your Matthias.
No, Matthias crushes Minotaur Skeletons between his thighs. Because he's Matthias and can just do that.
Following up Forvin's display of literally cleaving into, or separating the stitches from the man as he falls apart, we have Minori.
Well, these guys are freaking dangerous as heck.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Only if they hit
against
you.
all 3 of them, because at its width of 10 feet apart, it should be 10 feet wide, I am going to use Cone of Cold.
Damn.
That's one way to do it.
In this
That's nice.
in this direction. So at this point, right here, it should be 10 feet wide.
Man,
It should hit all of them.
I'm trying to feel a little envious that you can just use your spells and don't worry about saving them because you're a warlock. Fuck it.
Yep.
I mean, I would save them because now I'm out of spells again, but I feel like against things that can take a quarter of my health out in one hit, it's worth it.
Oh, it's fine. Just, do what Forvin does. Just make your AC damn near impossible to let you be hit. Just reserve that ability and don't burn through it like he did.
Yep.
I cannot do that, but I have a shit ton of reactions, so if you hit me something, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. And, yeah, that's about all I can do, because otherwise I would have had to have disengaged and not done anything this turn, and that's no good.
Well,
So-
thankfully,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
one's
but
fucking
the-
dead,
the
so you
thing
can go that way now.
Yep.
Leave.
So now I can move a little bit. And we'll call that good for Minori.
Oh.
Maybe put it right here.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, 38. Did they all take it, or did they save or what?
Everyone has taken it. Nobody saved damage. The
Ooh.
red one, out in the lead, was immediately turned into a statue. The ones in the back, though heavily wounded, still remain standing. The one nearest to Rio, the most injured out of that blizzard of pain.
All right. That'll do for Minori.
Excellent. Then it brings it to me.
Oh shit! No. Forgot about that thing.
Let's see.
Bring the fireball rat.
I am going to cast that.
Let's not say we did.
Oh no! I started to think I know what that thing is.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I'm having trouble actually.
Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
I mean, can you cast it on the wall?
Oh boy.
I mean,
I mean-
Doesn't matter. You can cast it on the
casting
wall
is
face down.
the point.
I mean, he could cast it on this point here, just like on the edge of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be better if he cast the one face down so he can at least hit the Minotaurs.
But he doesn't want to get them in
Huh.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you really want to be that finicky about it, you can easily say you cast it a little bit further up along the wall, so it actually does catch us in the sphere, but not the Minotaurs.
It's fine. It's fine. What is this green sphere of death?
Yeah, what is the green sphere of death, Hylock?
Well, let me give you a hint by saying that it's not supposed to be green. It should be.
Is it blue?
Blizzard?
What the fuck is blue?
Nation.
Ice storm?
So, as a voice radiates out from the southern area, you guys see a cylindrical hail of rock-hard ice pounding into the ground as it begins to hail down in your area.
Hail. Okay.
It's a 20-foot radius
Oh.
and 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range.
Mm-hmm.
I need everyone to make me a dex check except for Triss.
Dex.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
yes.
just
Ooh, I think I have advantage
I-
because
Yeah,
haste.
advantage.
yeah, that's a 15 for me though.
And
make
I can.
another-
If
Thank
you have
you, Hayes.
advantage, that'd be a 20.
Ooh, only 8. Ooh.
Ooh.
Or 16 at least.
Let's see. So Forvin passed.
Oh, sweet.
Cervantes did not. Rio did not.
Wait. I have advantage. I'm hasted.
Sorry, Rio does.
Yes.
And Blue does not. So
The
that
spellcaster's
is-
passed.
8 bludgeoning damage, 15 cold damage, and everybody in the terrain. It is counted as difficult terrain for everybody.
8, 15, that's 23, so 11?
It's a good thing my fire shield gives me resistance.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I have natural resistance to cold, so I only take 15 total.
Oh,
Oh!
nice.
Wait, 15?
15.
8 bludgeoning and 15.
Oh, right.
divided by
Yeah, you have
two
to
is-
segment out the cold for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do
Oh,
it weird.
no. Okay, question about saving throws. And that one is not a fail, right?
No, technically it's not a failure. It kind of depends on
Oh,
what you're
no.
saving it for.
Wait, I have something. I'm gonna use this and add it to the roll.
Okay, let's see.
I would if roll 20 would work, but it crashed on me. So
It
I'll
doesn't
do it.
want you to make it.
Apparently, it doesn't want either of you to make it. And you're both.
I wanna roll 20.
Oh god, were you both hasted?
Yes, they were.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was.
I'm suddenly very happy I
Good,
didn't
I'm
haste
probably
now.
gonna pass it. I'm probably gonna pass it.
I mean, 11 damage. Yeah, as long as you roll fucking 3, you're fine. So you just need a 2 and a 1.
Yeah, I'm looking for snake eyes here.
Also, I had no idea D&D Beyond actually had a dice roller.
It's a relatively new thing.
It's really fucking cool, and I dig it. Mostly because the dice is actually black with red numbers on it, and it's fucking sweet.
You can buy mythic dice, though.
Yeah, but I feel like okay, in the entire time of the many years now that I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons, I have yet to buy an actual physical dice set, because I'm afraid the moment I do, I'll be addicted.
You will be. I guarantee it.
You already are. What are you talking about?
I'm addicted to the game, not buying dice. There's a difference.
Okay, that's true.
There's a difference. They're two separate hobbies.
Basically.
It's like arts and crafts. It's two separate hobbies. It's a hobby to buy the art stuff. It's also a hobby to actually sit down and actually.
That's
physically do it.
beautiful dice.
Did it come up for you?
On Discord, yeah.
Oh, on Discord?
On Discord.
Oh, there we
where-
go.
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, you passed. You're
there.
fine.
Oh, I see. I got really
Great.
confused about what the conversation was there.
So was I.
8. 8 puts you at 15, so I believe that is a handed success.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Question: can you ping me to where we are in the map, please?
Yes, you guys are down here.
Thank you.
I want that dice set now. That is a nice dice set.
Right? Look at how pretty it is. It has
I
it's
know.
actually animated so that it looks like the cosmos is happening behind the dice as the
Yeah.
faces move in and out.
Honestly, the only D20 I really want, though, is the one that actually flashes when you hit a 20, and then it just kind of blinks red solemnly in anguish when you roll a 1.
What?
Yeah, there's actually
Yeah,
a D20
yeah.
that does that. It's hilarious, and I love it.
It's a huge dice though too.
Oh god, yeah, it's fucking huge.
Oh, I know a few people that have it. I've played with people that have it. It's like if it could make the wah wah when you roll a 1.
That would be sweet.
That would make it all the better, you know. You just crit failed.
So my turn.
Yes, it moves to Rio. Sorgentes has not move or loses his next turn,
Yep.
but still has reactions.
Oh shit, against. Well, I move out of the circle of cold. Say this is bullshit, and hit it. I'm gonna green flame blade the thing. 25 to hit. Nice.
Noise.
Definitely hits.
Let's put a 1 Elder Smite into this thing. Why not? The 1. That's horrible. I shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
Kills.
Hey,
cool.
you still killed it,
Like
so.
I said, Rio is cleaning up the field on the backs of others.
The flame's going to spread from this one to the next one because they are 5 feet apart, right?
They
Yeah.
are indeed.
That's 1d8 plus. He takes 11, not the 5. Ignore the
11. Okay.
11 fire damage. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, let's keep going. 2 regular attacks on this thing. Natural 1. 16.
16 does hit.
Nice. 7.
7
Uh,
kills.
Jesus.
I'm cleaning it out.
I told you.
That fucking hag hand, man.
Got the next one.
I don't have more attacks. Only 3.
Yeah, you could. What's the word?
Where's that bitch? Is that bitch invisible? It's invisible, right?
Probably.
That's my turn.
Okay. Which brings us to the Flesh Golem, who is out of commission. Which brings us to the Whites. There's only one that exists, and he's currently preoccupied. There is Minotaur Skeletons, and only one of those remains near Sorgentes. He is on his last legs, but he's going to go out swinging, by God. Great Axe attack versus Sorgentes.
He's stunned, isn't it?
Well, he's not
It-
stunned. It's weird. He's lethargic.
He's not stunned. He simply loses his action and movement. He still has reactions. It's a weird state. I wish they would have just made it stunned, so it didn't feel like haste was so overpowered. But whatever.
Yeah, but then that'd be a really massive drawback, and no one would want to use it. We've made that mistake in one of my other campaigns. Like, we thought it was stunned. We thought it was the condition stunned you got stuck with when.
Yeah,
Extended.
but that made you seriously consider doing haste. I mean, even now, you had Sorgentes haste, Rio haste, and Rio can split it to do Rio and Forvin. It's a powerful spell.
Yeah.
That's true.
It is.
So I have a 25 to hit Sorgentes as he tries to defend against it, dealing 15 slashing damage. He will still
Okey-dokey.
take the fire shield damage, though, so feel free to roll that.
There you go.
7 is enough to fry what bones remain as it kills it.
Is the fire shield concentration too?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay. I didn't think it was. I just wanted to double check that because for some reason I thought it was for a brief
Alright,
moment.
So
I might take the spell. I like fire shield, but I don't get hit a lot.
All right.
Triss, you are in the back here. Don't forget that is difficult terrain you're entering in.
I'll be right back.
I'm not going through it. I'm seeing how far I can move without having to actually. Yeah, I don't wanna
Spend
be able
dash
to-
actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Regretfully, it looks like you're gonna have to at least dash once to get in and out of it.
Yeah. That would be my bonus action. Unfortunately, would be to dash to get through it. I could get to there with dash, so that's what we'll do. We will bonus action dash to get right over here.
Yeah, can you imagine having mobile where it's just like I dashed, difficult terrain does nothing now.
Yeah, I had thought about actually taking mobile, but yeah.
I do find it kind of weird. It's only it only does that when you dash, though. It's like, okay, so I'm using an action or a bonus
I-
action to still do this.
Don't have anything else. I can't see the other person, so we will.
But you have. Let me see this. You have an amazing passive perception.
I do.
You can tell that there is a person here present somewhere in this vicinity of my pinging.
Okay, well then I will take a blind shot and see what happens. And that's an 11, so I probably hit absolutely nothing except the wall.
That is correct. That is a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss either way. It's an 11 or an 11. I'll let, everybody know that there's something in that vicinity of where I shot, but I didn't quite hit it, but it's there.
Following that up, we have Sergentes, which can't proceed with his turn until next, I think it is. It's just one turn, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
one turn.
I believe so, yeah.
Yep. Cool.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And that brings us to Forvin, there in the midst of death, destruction, and difficult terrain.
I noticed that we're not taking continuing damage when we're starting our turn or ending our turn.
No, Ice Storm, fortunately, does not do that, being just a measly 4th level. It just simply creates difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Ice Storm. Okay.
What did I miss?
Nah, not much. Triss heard the thing, fired a shot at the thing, but can't actually see the thing, so missed the thing. That said, I need... Do we have access to the Fireball Decahedron? I needs it.
Oh yeah, it's around there.
I needs it.
It should be in player materials. It's listed as site. Player characters miscellaneous site. Sorry, I tried to make this organized and
There
intuitive,
we go, I
but
see
I
it.
might have failed.
Okay, there we go. Let me grab that real quick. Move my screen back over. I was pointed in this direction. I fireball this direction. Also, Hylock, I'm sorry. I see that now.
That's fine.
I'm going to pretend I don't see that as I just fireball here. Because I was indicated it would probably be there. So fuck it. Let me roll that fireball damage. Fireball. Wahahaha. That's not a bad fireball either, shit.
Counterspelled.
Well, cunt! Really?
Ah,
I
fair
just
enough.
give a flick of my damn fingers, I see the little spark, and just as it's about to land, it just fizzles, and it's like, oh, well, aren't you just a saucy little bastard?
At least you have a good idea of where they might be, then.
Yeah, sadly, I don't have any more movement to get any closer. I'm here now. Actually, wait, I might have... Doesn't... Bladestone gives me a little bit extra movement, doesn't it? Let me read that again. It does. Increases my movement by 10 feet, so I do have 10 more feet to work with, so we'll go here.
Which brings us to Minori.
Yeah, oddly enough, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, using Ascendant Step.
Okay.
Because I can do that, without spending stuff, because I'm an awesome warlock, and I can float.
So you're a warlock who can just do shit.
Yeah, all you gotta do is say warlock. And
Yeah, say
that's
warlock.
it.
And I'm just gonna move, I think, right to about there. And, what the heck, I'll dash. Yeah. I'm gonna dash, and I'm gonna dash to cover. Over here. For the time being. Because I am low health. And, that will do it for Minori's turn. Yep.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to flip it to Minori, but there we go. My turn. So. Ice Storm is will be gone, but whatever, it's fine being gone now. Let's see.
Where are you, you bitch?
Need a 60-foot cone.
No, you cannot have a 60-foot
No.
cone.
Cone
You
of
cannot
cold.
have a 60-foot cone. You're not allowed.
God damn it.
Absolutely
Cone of
forbidden.
cold. Cone of cold. Cone of cold.
What is this, Hercules? All over again.
Hercules,
There you go.
Hercules, Hercules.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I
Um,
pictured the entire time. Oh god.
So confident in his own ability to proceed, Castius is going to move forward towards Forvin, and I am going to do Cone of Cold here-ish.
Here.
Anybody have a counter spell?
Not
I don't
prepared.
have spells.
You cannot counterspell what you cannot see.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
also a
also true.
requirement.
I think I'm not sure what the width is on Cone of Cold.
It's a 60-foot. It's a 60-foot cone of cold. So
Cones are iffy.
Yeah, it's they increase the width increase equal to the distance traveled at
Yeah,
any part. So at 10 feet away from it, it's 10 feet wide. At 60 feet
it's
away
the
from
60
the
foot.
start, it's 60.
yeah, at the widest part of the cone, it's 60 feet across.
Okay.
So it's gonna hurt.
It's
It's
gonna,
gonna hit everyone
Yeah.
pretty
I-
much.
Maybe not minority because
Not
you cannot go
Minori.
forward.
Not
I
Minori,
think-
but
I,
it will
mean, I-
hit.
yeah. I think I'm kind of blocked. I don't know. It's up to Highlock, though.
yeah, you look like you're in a safe spot.
I mean, you have full cover from it.
At any event, it probably might not hit me as hard as everybody else because I do have resistance to cold.
This is gonna be bad.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just double checking if there's any rules for cover versus cone spells, but I don't see them, so we'll go with based on the position I put Castius in.
Some spells specify if they go behind full cover. I
Yeah.
think.
Or
Oh,
around corners and stuff.
Yeah,
It's like
that's right.
Fireball
It's-
specifies it goes around corners.
Yeah, Fireball
Right.
specifies it.
So this should just hit the wall, and Minori should be by the skin of her teeth fine.
Yeah.
I thought something like that might happen.
So these
I wasn't
gone.
expecting a cold, to be honest.
So deck save,
I think
No.
it's unsafe.
Cone of Cold.
Yeah, I think it
Con
is.
save.
Might be con.
con save.
That's
Okay,
better
okay.
for me.
Ah,
Not-
damn.
That is.
Oh no, Alex!
That's a 9.
No! Oh my god! Ah! Everybody! No!
Well,
Oh, no.
I can't evade it, so
Well, you can evade that, can you?
No,
you
it's not a
can't.
deck save.
Oh shit!
Not deck save. That's why I was asking deck save.
This is gonna be bad.
That's fine.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not about my health. I'm worried about my concentration.
Yeah, that you should worry about. There's a reason I didn't cast haste on myself yet. It's like I keep reminding myself, do I need to add +4 to that? No, I don't, because I don't have any concentration spells going right at the moment.
Okay, so the DC is Alex failed, Eretz failed.
Failed.
I think we all failed.
Yeah, we
Okay.
all failed. I don't have
Uh,
advantage on these, so.
Oh boy.
This is 37 cold damage.
Fuck!
I didn't feel good.
Ooh, oh no.
Did I see where that came from?
Half of 37 is what? 18?
18, yeah.
You have resistance to cold?
I'm good. Ish.
No, he needed to ask for the con save for the concentration check.
Oh.
Yeah, concentration check.
Gotcha.
You just make it.
Actually, it's cold damage. So Gentes, I think since you have Fire Shield up, you're still resistance, right?
Yes,
Huh?
he should. I
Okay.
think.
Though I am looking quite bad at the moment.
Oh, you're looking bad. Tell me more about it. I have a lot of hit points again.
Where
I'm
the
having
cone of
flashbacks.
cold- Where the cone of cold started.
Cone of Cold started slightly south of Forbin, so you guys definitely saw the point of origin.
Wait, that
Can
that
I-
thing
can I
walk up to
Can
Corbin
I
and
dodge this?
I don't think so. Uncanny Dodge applies to things you can see.
Yeah,
Alright.
it does.
Um,
So I'm not
but
sure
you
how that
guys-
worked with Cone of Cold, since, I mean, we saw
Right,
the
it-
cone, obviously.
Yeah, we saw the cone, and I got a good idea of where the
What is the wording on it?
Is the caster invisible?
The caster is invisible, yes.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, wearing invisibility is a bitch.
I took see invisibility off my prepared list, weirdly enough, because I didn't think we were going to have the problem again.
I forgot about that one as well.
States that when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack,
Oh,
you can't see the
that
attack.
wording.
Ouch.
We're up.
Another question. It's a saving throw and attack. Is it, right? It is. It has to be. Because everybody's funny about it. It's like, it's not an attack roll, it's a saving throw.
Yeah, some people try to finagle with it, yeah, but I'm pretty sure most saving throws are attacks. There's very few that I could even consider, perhaps maybe not, but yeah, they should be attacks.
Yeah.
I mean, well, the action itself is not attack, it's casting a spell, of course, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still like an offensive action.
Yes. As... Oh, I see that. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Are you about to fireball my ass?
No. I'm waiting for my turn to start moving in.
So, as the cone of cold dies down, leaving you all battered, bruised, and unfortunately not dead, Rio, you are up.
From Brio, I can see the white, so I am not metagaming here.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Fireball there, but I'm gonna do it as a subtle spell.
Oh, nice!
So I don't move, just Fireball.
I fireball without the option of you counterspelling my bullshit.
Right about there.
Right about there, that will kill the white outright. That's a shame. Nobody cares about the whites.
Nobody cares about the white. Nobody
Fuck the
cares
white.
about whites at all.
It's true.
Let's see. We have that, and now I need to make a dex saving throw versus this.
Please fail.
And then hopefully a con save for invisibility.
Fail. So that drops 32 points.
Now a con save. Pretty
Now
please.
a con save. Yes.
For
I won't
16.
skimp out on that.
DC 16. Fuck.
Right?
Huh.
Would you believe I got a 17?
I do.
Regretfully.
Okay, where do I think that bitch is?
Based
Right
on
here.
the pain that happened about there. He definitely was caught in the blast. You can smell the burning flesh in the air.
Shit,
and I'm not going to say he didn't not have a gasp of pain.
I will then haste attack. 18 with disadvantage. Nice.
18 with disadvantage.
I don't have many spells left, so 7 damage. If I hit.
I think I'm supposed to ask what square you're targeting if we're going to be thinking
That
about
one, let's say.
that one. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm being fair to you by asking you to pick a square to attack, but you guys should know the general area.
I mean, general area, yes. Exact position,
I'm going to say at the very least, with Rio's passive perception of 10, that I'm going to ask for you to pick an area. Okay, so that will be a miss. You swing deftly through the space, but it seems to be lacking any thing to find purchase on.
Alright. 20. I'm gonna start moving. 25. Let's say 30, 35, 40.
You bump into him.
So it's there.
He
It's there.
Yes.
Okay.
kind of figured that's where he was. So.
Okay, bonus. Wow, now bonus action.
Bonus
That's an
action.
11. I miss. Probably.
Yes, you do.
It's fucking here.
Yeah,
That's my
it's. I'm going to shoot it.
Please do.
Why would it be doing that in the middle of battle?
Is it sad? I almost want to even the playing field and be a dick by casting darkness right now.
You know, I can do that.
As I'm not giving this guy a reaction, don't worry. But I'm going to say that with Rio starting to hound down on him, a voice echoes out from the space, all but confirming where he is. He says, "Wait, don't kill me." Triss, you are up.
Oh, you heard him.
Yeah,
You
don't
said kill
kill me
him.
right after you almost killed me. Fuck.
Do I hear him?
Yes. The voice is, though I'm trying not to shout because I'm in a house, he is
Yeah,
trying to get his word across.
Then show yourself, you cowards, before I drive this arrow into your heart.
I'm not sure if I can drop concentration on not my turn.
I think you can. I think you can willfully just drop concentration, whatever. In fact, I think we had this argument before.
I think we did, yeah.
I wouldn't have called it an argument. More
Right.
like a philosophical
Philosophical
debate
question,
on game
right.
theory.
There you go. That's more
you
like
can
it.
end concentration at any time, no action required. Okay, well, if that is the demand, he doesn't have a hope of fighting against it. Let me.
He's got two choices: drop concentration or die. You don't want to die, so.
Magic bends away, falling to the ground below and disappearing in just as a smattering of dust. As standing before you is a now rather well-cooked gentleman. Obviously human. Obviously has some heritage from the surface. Dressed out in low robes, but a glimmer of magic on him proves that he probably has like mage armor or the like on him. He appears badly wounded, beyond bloodied, near death's door, in fact, as he is trying to hold up hands in a peaceful gesture. But Triss, you still have your choice of whether or not you're going to kill him.
Oh, he complied. I'm not dropping my bow, though. I'm gonna still target him, but I'm not gonna shoot him just yet. I want to hear what he has to say.
That is fair.
Well, then, speak. What is it you want?
Uh,
Who are you?
Just in case anybody else would like to go and
Yeah,
would like to just put this man to an end, I am going to pass on Trish's turn, but say you have a readied action if he
Oh,
moves.
action. Yeah, exactly.
In that case, we move to Surgente's, seeing this whole thing play out before you, down to the south.
Okay. I'm just gonna use my action to use my healing hands ability and to heal 10 HP. It is this one. And I'm just gonna 10, 20, 20. That would be the end of my turn.
Okay. Getting up into his face, he says, I'm sorry. My name is Tarsis. I was just here to protect the area, and we move on to Forvin.
I'm gonna chug that freaking healing potion I have as I roll around to this man's back. Yay! I'm back up to 20 hit points. And that's my turn.
Okay. Following that up, seeing his continued bad predicament, he says, I'm just a student. I was assigned here. We go to Minori as he's starting to drift. Obviously, he's having some trouble focusing. The blow to his head from Fireball seems to have rattled him quite well. He is down.
Turn out his pockets, take all his crap, figure out what he's doing here and why he attacked us. If he doesn't, he's dead. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have food to eat. And I will also chug a potion.
Those things are rotten.
Oh, just let it nibble, for God's sake. The worst that'll happen, she'll get indigestion and complain about it.
Excuse me, but I think you forget, as a ritual...
That's why I said, the worst she'll get is indigestion.
There you go.
Oops, sorry.
And I begin nomming on the flesh golem quite visibly in front of the chick.
Gross.
Betty.
Let's see, and that will do for my turn.
Okay.
But just need to do this real quick. But continue on with that.
Yes. So it goes back to his turn. He is not going to cast a spell or take the attack action of any sort.
I mean, I think we can probably drop the turn order by now. I'm not gonna attack it.
Okay. I just want to make sure everybody had a chance to do what they please.
Okay.
Um,
Now I'll have one more of those left. Okay.
the man eyes his fallen servants briefly as he's slowly dropping his hands from the peaceful suggestion that he had prior. Not out of any apparent aggression, but rather he simply can't hold them up much longer.
This is a good time you start explaining.
My name is Karstisi. I am a student of Dwemerkor. I was stationed here to ward off any interlopers or troubles from the floor above.
The floor above is 7 what, giants?
No, this floor.
Oh, above this floor. Oh, I get it. Then why the fuck you attack us inside? Do we look like snakes or frog people?
Well, giants or anything other than just curious adventurers.
Exactly. Well, just exploring.
I mean, for God's sake, she's a drow. She actually belongs down here.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, you do look kind of violent. And when my allies opened up, called for the attack, I assumed that you had led the charge.
Yeah, what's with the Minotaurs and Flesh Golem, Whites? That's pretty much every undead you can find.
I mean, there's the Undead Beholder, I suppose. I mean, you got one of those mounted above your bar as well.
You're a necromancer or something?
A little, but it's not my specialty. I used the whites provided, but the flesh golem was made by Worm Riddle.
Right.
Worm Riddle.
Made by who?
Worm Riddle.
Yeah, of
Tell him
course,
he
Worm Riddle.
sucks and add more flavor next time.
They're not made for eating, you daft girl.
I beg to differ. They are definitely made for.
No,
No,
that's
they're
just a
not.
convenience to you. Gosh.
Guys, we're supposed to be showing that we are not monsters that they need to help deal with.
I'm sorry, what?
This is not helping.
Well, then tell the girl to stop eating the undead flesh of a monster.
I could, but she's not gonna listen anyway.
Exactly, so why bother?
Damn Skippy.
Well, right, you were from where?
Dwemerkor, he said.
Dwemerkor, yes.
And that is what?
What is that? I mean, I've never heard of that.
It's a school run by Halaster Blackcloak.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, magic school, next level, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Arcana University down here in Undermountain. You never heard?
Nice. I was going there.
Oh, you as well?
Well, kinda. I'm looking for someone that is going there.
I'm going there. Were you looking for me?
Definitely not.
Are you sure?
I'm just imagining Forvin and Rio in like college sweatshirts now that say Dwemerkor.
Oh, Dwemmers.
We start our own version of frickin' Hot. Dude, we're gonna be the favorite room Harry Potter.
That's
no.
about it.
You could be Ronald Weasley, by the way, since you're a redhead.
While we're talking, I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna do
If I'm
this
gonna be a
while we're
Weasley, can I be one of the cool ones? Not wrong.
You're redheaded though.
Yeah,
Okay,
but there are
fine. You can
many
be one of
Weasleys.
the twins.
Yeah, but the one who doesn't die.
No promises.
Spoilers, by the way.
Okay, it's been out long enough. I don't think it's spoiler anymore. Everyone.
Spoilers: Harry Potter turns out to be a wizard in the first book.
Oh, God, so now you just ruined it all.
No.
God.
Okay,
No.
Oh, spoiler. Voldemort? Yeah, he doesn't fucking die, like, ever.
No. Okay, magic school. This is the only entrance to the school, or you can get through other means? I'm
This-
talking about the next floor.
the entrance, the main entrance is here. Yes.
Nice. Have you seen a tiefling girl like so and so? And I described it, Sophina.
I believe so, but we've had 3 tieflings within our premises.
Good
Okay.
enough. All right, let's go. We're going to the magic school. You're coming with us.
So you're just hooking or like putting an arm under, or you guys are just hooking him up and carrying him off then?
Yeah,
Come
rip
on,
arm.
I guess.
Let's come on now, down the yellow brick road and whatnot.
I have a few questions. Are they going to attack us on sight again? Because I don't want to deal with that.
Well, that's why we're bringing him.
Good point.
You guys surrender. You guys let your food surrender way too often.
Well, for
You
one
eat
thing,
too much weird shite.
we don't consider people food. We try to consider them friends, or soon-to-be corpses if they're not friends. You're a
And if
friend,
there's
right?
going to be corpses, then you might as well eat them. I'm hungry.
I-
A lot. It came with the power.
Dear sweet lord, someone cast silence on that girl.
Karstithis puts up little fight, but does gesture to the southern cave from where you guys are, and he says, "If I'm going, then I won't argue with you. I need my spell book before we do."
Don't you have it?
It's
Why?
on
What
my desk.
wizard doesn't carry their spell book with them?
Me?
Wait, you don't have your spellbook with you?
No, I have it tattooed on my back.
How you can read it?
Talent. And a mirror generally helps.
Alright,
That's way too much trouble.
you carry it on you because it's on you.
Yes, quite literally. But
Exactly.
it's not a physical
but
book, no, is it?
What wizard doesn't carry their spells on them?
Oh, no,
I mean,
some insane
I have
madman.
my spellbook, but I don't really use it that much.
You'd be surprised.
It has a few coffee stains and all because I don't use it that much, and it's
A lot of NPC wizards keep their spellbooks stored away so that they're in safe places. And
Yeah, I know.
I mean, technically, you only need it like once a day.
So, Marta. has
You
called
needed
that
it to have it on you to even cast spells.
Nope.
No, you
No.
don't.
Really?
You need it to prepare spells.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
sorry.
Wait, what's your name again?
Cassius is his name. My god, what is with your memory?
What? What?
Cassius.
Carcissist. Yeah.
Karstis. Sure.
Car seats.
I'm
Right,
sorry.
exactly, car seats.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit fussy on the fight. I got gonna call in the face.
As did I. I mean, you know.
I
That
still
wasn't
haven't
very nice.
forgiven him for
Yeah,
that.
that wasn't cool.
He,
Oh, it's nothing that some hot wax from a
No,
candle
that
and a bit of
wasn't-
light
that was
bondage will
cold,
fix.
Not cool. Exactly.
he tries to form an apology, as weak and feeble as it is, and says it's just a matter of the job. And following him down into the very southernmost portion here, you can see this seems to be his private area. There's a cot lining the wall, and a impromptu desk, a portable writing desk covered in quills, ink jars, and books. And on the desk, amidst the clutter, Karstis pulls forth his spell book. Those of you paying close attention can see that it's bound in leather, though not a common sort of leather.
Definitely an awkward looking book.
Any magic in here?
The book would be
Um,
magic, I would think.
I
That's a
mean,
good question. Do spellbooks radiate magic? I've never
I
thought about
mean,
that.
with the way the detail of how spells are written down with like a magical ink, I want to say like a
Yeah,
very
They
faint.
do,
aura.
yeah. It would be a very faint aura of magic.
Oh yeah, I was talking about like anything other than the spell.
Why, are we
Right,
planning on robbing this man now after we nearly killed him and accepted his
I'm
surrender?
talking about him having contraptions or wizardy secrets and gonna stab us in the back.
Then he would die.
Easily. I'm, you know. stealthily walking in the shadows behind him with a dagger drawn, you know?
True, but I mean, you never know.
Yeah, yeah. There are no other magical properties back here.
Okay.
Oh boy, look at this boy in stabbing range!
What you gonna do to him?
Having collected his book, he turns back to look at you all, reassesses his situation, and just nods along and says, "Okay, the entrance down is back a little ways. Just follow me."
I think we should
Anything-
take a short rest first. Plus, there's an
well,
area
that
that I still
depends.
want to look at.
No. Last time we did that, we got attacked by invisible demons.
What?
Yeah, I had a party member that insisted in explaining every nick and cranny of every floor, and last time he listened to them, we got attacked by 3 invisible monkey demons.
But,
If I remember
there's a weird glow.
Wait, what weird glow? What do you mean?
When we passed by the temple, Hylock mentioned a weird glow off to our east, emanating from the tunnel, and we kind of ignored that because we were going down into the snake area. And ever since then, it's like been on my mind, and it's been bugging the hell out of me.
Go
I mean,
to the snake area. Oh wait,
Well-
wait. You mean where you guys fought the shambling mounds?
No. Here, I'll show you. When we, let's see. It's right over here. When we passed by... Come on, D20. There we go.
I lost
There we go. Okay,
Mage.
so right where my character is. When we passed by this area, you said a faint glow emanating from this hallway and this hallway.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I am terribly sorry. That
And and it's been like on my mind, but like we were like, oh, snake people, we gotta go do snake people. Okay, come back to it later.
Snake people.
Exactly. But now it's like it's driving me nuts as a player, and I'm transferring that curiosity.
Fine. But we can rest first. I'm kind of shivering.
I would prefer a longer rest. I am kind of tapped of my spells right now.
I feel
maybe
fine.
we can go to magic school and take a sleep.
Oh yes, we might even run into some old friends of mine I was traveling with before I got lost down here. I do hope we find them. I have so many things I wish to say to them.
Can you not cause any trouble while we're there, at least for the first day?
I literally cannot promise anything.
I make no promises also.
Like
Oh,
24
boy.
hours or so. Give me a bit of time to find what I'm looking for, and then you can do whatever.
The only thing I can promise is that if it happens, it's justified.
Justifiable homicide.
Yes.
So you guys, if you want to take a short rest here, you can. Carcistus will also get a short rest, just to note. But it seems as though Minori wants to promptly explore the small segment that you guys missed prior. If you guys want to do that before the rest, we can do that, or you guys can take another short rest, like 10 minutes after your previous one.
I mean, I can take a short rest and then we can go there, sure.
Or we can
I'm
just go there
good.
and take a long rest once we get to the
Oh
school.
no, I won't go there without a short rest at least. That's how you die.
Tell me about it. Channeling Mounds.
We're all low on health.
Actually, I'm pretty okay.
I see your health bar.
Yeah, it's half full.
Yeah, that's like what?
It looks
15?
more like it's half empty.
They also cast Healing Word, Prayer of Healing earlier for anyone who might want it.
Yeah, I took that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
would
true,
be
you did.
great.
That's why I'm at half health currently.
Wait, you're half health?
Okay.
Half elf.
Yeah, so if you missed it earlier, anybody can heal 14 healing from the prayer of healing from Alex. Or
Sounds
from
good.
Sugentes.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Plus
so we'll
14.
take a short rest here and then maybe explore over there real quick and then go downstairs.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some coffee, and by that I mean I'm gonna convert one of my warlock spells into sorcery points, then get my spells back.
That's
I know it's bullshit, but I try not to do it a lot.
just
Right.
about all I need.
Well, I'm back to max. I have no hit dice left.
Let's see. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down to 3 hit dice left.
But I do have all my blade songs back, so that's something, and I still have quite a number of spell slots.
I'm sure you guys will be overjoyed to know that Carcistus is also back to full.
Good for him.
Damn lucky I can't change prepare spells on a short rest, because I got a good one if he wants to be an asshole.
I'm back
That's
to
enough.
full as well.
I'm more than full because Sergentus gave me hit points. Thank you.
Yes, well, I'm also like 2 points over max, but you know, those just go back out into the ether.
Just in case it might have slipped anyone's mind, the age should still be active in case you have to go over full.
Might as well. 69. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, might as well.
Also, I find it hilarious that Rio actually has more freaking hit points than I do.
I have a pretty good con.
I have more
No, I
hit
don't.
points than you do.
Actually, I don't.
You also have a bigger hit die than I do.
Kinda.
2 left over. Oops, ignore that. Ants to accidental.
I'm still more sorcerer than warlock. I have most d6. Why is the thing not asking me what hit die to use?
Yeah, because you can choose which one you want. Do you want to use your sorcery hit die, or do you want to use your warlock hit die?
You just
or
click
wizard?
the next to the where you roll hit dice, so you can just click the D and change it.
I see what happened.
Oh, yeah,
I
they
probably
changed
used my
that
warlock
shit.
already. Okay, let's go explore whatever we missed.
It's just really quick, I swear to
can
God.
you wait here like, I don't know, 10 minutes? Or, wait, if you wanna come, by all
Yeah,
means,
just
but...
bring him with us. It's fine.
He
It's
has a
literally
choice,
like,
and he has a
like
name.
less than a few hundred feet this way, to our right.
Sure. Why not?
I can think of many reasons why not.
As can I.
Carcistus going to cast, which I know sets off everybody, fly.
Where is Minori?
One to wander in the muck.
It's just, Minori is just right over here. Just down
Why
here.
does she everything? Why does she run away every time?
I don't know, I'm just waiting for
I'm
the fall or
curious.
something.
I want to explore.
Yes, and I want to live.
Don't we all?
Okay.
I have my days.
And in order for me to live, I need you not to die.
So what am I looking at? What's the faint glow that you were talking about earlier? Or like weeks ago when we...
Yeah, it's been long enough that even I forgot.
Right?
So this cavern is flooded to a depth of about 4 feet. So as you're moving inwards, you can feel the ground beneath you give way slightly as you're at a decline. The water here glows a faint green. You can see that it seems to be concentrated at the center point of this cavern at something beneath the water.
Beneath the water?
Beneath the water.
How deep
I'm
are we
going for
talking
a
about?
swim.
4 feet.
Not that much.
Oh.
Not much.
Okay. Minori's gonna go for a swim in the glowy water.
As you do.
Oh,
I'm gonna go see what that is. I've got cool, magic sense. Oh yeah, is it magical?
It is, but I feel confident in saying that 4 foot of mucky, briny water is equivalent to 3 feet of dirt.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. But I can at least see where the glowy thing is centered.
Yes, since it's
Okay.
radiating out of the area. I will ask you to make me, Minori, as you're entering into this area, a con
Okay.
save, please.
Ooh, I can't say. Interesting.
I'm going
Okay.
to blend into the shadows and stealth so that, you know, I can keep a lookout here in
Mhm.
case someone decides to show up uninvited.
Or suddenly stop flying and decide
May
that
or may
finish
not
the
have
job?
gotten lost.
How?
North is here. Let me directly north of you now.
Directly north.
No, you tried. Here, this way.
You tried.
Do you see them now? There you go.
Okay, so my
Yep.
con save was
Yeah.
12.
12.
What did
what's
I
it-
need?
12 is a pass.
Oh,
You
sweet.
take we round down 2 poison damage as the water simply seeps into your skin a little bit, but it seems to just do nothing more than cause some irritation.
Itchy, 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 itchy water.
You don't say.
Okay, so I'll.
Gigantus, that's the itchy water.
Yeah, don't go into the itchy water. Stay by the shore.
Okay.
So so in the murky water, about where it is, I'm guessing it's around here somewhere.
Yes.
Minori would have gone to where it is. Can she see through the murky water now that she's swimming down in it, looking for this thing?
Getting below the surface, your detect magic would lead you directly towards the source, which
Okay.
you can find. It's difficult to see what the actual thing is, but you get the shape of it. A dagger pierced directly into the ground below.
We'll take the dagger.
Okay.
And I will go up to the surface
Okay.
to get a better look at it.
Retrieving the dagger, the glowing begins to slowly fade from the edges of this cavern and then inwards, collapsing at once. Once the dagger breaches the surface of the water, the glowing stops altogether. And in your hand, Minora, you're holding a rather wicked-looking curved dagger with an emerald set into the pommel that blinks once a faint green light before going silent and what's the word?
Dark.
Silent and dark. Yes, dark. Thank you. Wow, I can't believe I
I'm
forgot
about to say, you
that.
couldn't remember the word for
It's
dark?
okay.
That's a new one.
It's okay.
Hey, a nasty looking dagger. Hey, Tris, you probably can use it. Tris. Tris.
Yes.
She's up here again.
Oh no,
This
she's,
is mine now.
she's still here. She's just watching.
I braved the itchy water for this.
That's creepy.
Not really. The fact that I really want to start stripping, knowing that she's watching me, but I don't know where, is creepy.
That's creepy.
Why would you do that?
You are also creepy.
Dear girl, I'm over 300 years old. After your first 200, maybe you can figure it out.
So you're a creepy old man.
Yes, but I'm very
Ew.
youthful. And very handsome. And very
Okay.
athletic.
Let's see. How long does it take to ritual cast Identify? Let
10
me
minutes.
check.
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Well, 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
We're literally going to Arcane University. I'm pretty sure we'll be able
Oh
to
yeah.
handle that.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
I can
and
cast
plus
it,
it would
but-
cost of pearls.
I mean, I can cast Identify, but we can do it maybe on dry land.
Yeah, sure. No problem. So there's more to explore this way, but I'm actually fine leaving them. Yes, really. If you guys are fed up with this place.
Oh, there's more to.
Yeah,
Well, there's
there is.
another path over here.
Oh, we might
What's
as
on the
well
right of-
check it. Screw it.
Oh, but this. Oh wait, there's no more. How deep is the water? Only 4 feet, or it goes down?
Just 4 feet.
I mean, that's pretty deep actually.
Yes?
Entering into this area, you can see that the walls here are adorned with markings, emblems, depictions of snakes wriggling and writhing across the stone area. Despite the sheer number and quantity to them, they have no other effect. They seem to have no other.
I have a DM question I wanna ask.
Yes.
Okay, you see this spell, right? That you can change your appearance and everything else. You cannot use it to get a climbing speed, can you? You can grow you can grow claws, fangs, blah blah blah. But I don't see anything about climbing speed. I don't think that you can.
Let me bring it up on D&D Beyond because that's easier to read. So it Does the spell itself says you assume a different form, and when you cast a spell, you can choose one of the following effects, which lasts for the duration of spell, and you can change the option as an action. I would say, though that climbing is not listed, that perhaps you could homebrew a form of that would give some sort of effect.
Right.
Cool.
Like
Because,
hag
I mean-
claws?
Yeah, like something like that.
Hag claws and
I'm-
monkey paws.
I mean, it shows quite plainly that there is an aquatic adaptation. I don't see why there couldn't be another
Like a primate
uh,
one or something.
I was thinking more like what what did the Goliath
like
have?
Anything
sticky
but
pad
spider,
frog
I'm good.
thingies?
The altitude adaptation. That's what I'm thinking of, giving you ability to breathe in low air and climbing, that sort of thing.
I'm gonna cast it, and my feet and hands are gonna get glowy, and I'm gonna walk through the walls like a certain priest I know that is creepy as fuck. I'm tired of the murky water.
What is that?
That is the bone area that you guys were in prior. That's simply showing off where the difficult terrain begins
Oh.
and ends.
So this is the connection to over there.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
okay,
we really went out of a way to avoid this area. Okay, we're done here. Okay. To the Arcana
Okay, so
University
I'm-
for learning.
Yeah,
Holy shit,
so
what happened?
What was in this room? Was
Am
there
I the only one
anything
who
in
can
here?
see everything?
Yes, you are the only one that can see everything, I guess. Gonna be.
I can see everything.
Wait, is it just because of where you placed, or how about now? Are you good?
Oh no, it's something happened with.
I'm curious. I want to see. Can I see everything? No, I cannot see everything. I'm sad now.
My view is normal and correct.
Yep.
It's just roll 20 being roll 20, and nah.
This room, Minori, since you asked, has depictions and sculptures of snakes writhing and writhing along the walls, but beyond that, seems to have no other quality. And even with your detect magic running, you don't pick up any colors originating from the area.
Okay, that's fine then. Sweet, got a dagger. I'm happy.
Can we go back now?
Yes, to the Arcana
Yeah,
University.
sure.
That appears to be the plan.
Cool.
You
I'm-
find Persistus right where you left him, legs folded up underneath of him, or crossed up underneath of him as he just simply floats above the murky mire.
Well, that's why Triss was standing here, invisible the entire. Well, not technically invisible, but hiding in the shadow the
Yes.
entire time to keep an eye on him to make sure he didn't go nowhere.
Oh, there you are.
I've been here the entire time. You just obviously can't see very well.
No, I really
I can
can't. I'm
see
not very
very well.
perceptive.
I just decide not to.
Rio, are you moving?
No, at all.
Okay.
I'm actually loading.
I'm not moving. I'm loading.
Let me help you guys out then back here.
Oh yeah, if you can teleport me, that would be nice.
Yeah. Let me just grab all the tokens real quick. You guys are going straight back to where you last were, right?
Yeah, I'm going through the wall creepily because why not? Better than murky water.
Never know what's in the water.
True.
Yeah,
there
could
could
be
be
some sea
an
spiders.
itchy dagger
Or Hydra.
or
There
a hydra.
could be a small child that pledged itself to an eldritch being that seeks to eat you all.
I mean,
We already
that,
have one
that
of
never
those. We don't
gonna
need
happen.
another one.
Just sounds weird.
I think I'd have to kill that child before she got it.
Yeah, I think we should. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
No one knows what we're talking about.
So Carcistus, following him further, leads you guys down the leftmost path of this winding tunnel, gesturing that this is the way to Dwemercore.
Oh, this is the way. Our weapon's the religion.
Do you know the way?
I know the way.
You know that way.
You
Y'all missed the meme. I have spoken.
And let me jump us over to Dwemercore.
So this Dwemer place, it's full of powerful mages, yeah?
Yes? Why?
We think.
Mages who might be able to, say, magically move a population of frogs?
No, we're not saving frogs.
Not.
I'm
already-
saving
I think we should
frogs.
still talk to the black stuff.
Yeah, we should probably go with the black stuff idea first before we.
Who's
Tried-
this black stuff you refer to?
The
don't know, but she sounds
Archmage
cool.
of the main city of
Surface dwellers. Huh?
yes.
Oh, I thought you were referring to a prostitute I once knew.
I
No,
Didn't-
that's Black Shaft.
She had a specialty.
Black shaft.
I give you a hint. It involved the black stuff.
Ooh, bow
You know,
chicka bow
that
wow.
was the matriarch, I believe.
You know, in some fest halls, there's probably somebody that specializes in imitation of others, and there's probably that on request.
Oh, that's true.
Ugh.
Yes. At least that was 10 years ago.
I mean, you know that stick that Sigentes carries around. It was originally painted black.
I mean, it has a face on top of it.
That's the point.
Yeah, so
Oh
his
my
nickname
god.
Fisto.
Yeah, you should really watch that thing.
Shake my head.
Welcome to the group, Alex.
Proceed. Give me 1 second, real quick.
Huh.
It only gets worse from here.
Yes.
Okay. We should be good. You guys are moving out of rough stone into something that appears to be quite handmade. Feel free to proceed at this point.
Is that Hallister?
Is what?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The Mad Mage himself?
I don't think he likes it when you call him Mad Mage.
Oh, well, you know.
Ooh.
I don't
Wait,
give a
is that
fuck.
the
I'm not
asshole
even
who
there,
trapped
and
the
he can
frog
still
people
eat
here
my
and
dick.
enslaved them?
One.
But-
I'm sorry, I killed your drone. Didn't mean to. Really did mean to. Can build you
Definitely.
one.
You suck.
Stepping
this
into
cabin is full of
this-
voices.
No.
Stepping into this area, you can tell that it's definitely something carved with time, effort, and love. There is a ceiling mosaic that sits on a 30-foot high arched ceiling, depicting wizards engaged in dazzling spell duels, fireballs, lightning bolts, cloud kills, every spell imaginable, everything flashy at the very least, shown to great effect. Floating in the middle of the room, most curiously, about 15 above the floor, is a man's withered left hand and forearm, severed at the elbow.
No way.
That's.
Standing not too far from it is the man who seems to be becoming familiar with you all, one Halaster Blackcloak, looking quite not mad per se, though not quite refined, still within his robed attire, but hair parted in such a way that seems as though he's gone to effort to look as a headmaster should.
Is this the asshole who enslaved my frog people?
No. He is the Archmage of this place. Emphasis on Archmage. Like, can kill you with that bullshit spell.
Stepping forward and getting quite into his sight, Halaster takes a brief moment to clear his throat and says, "Good evening. If you all would just proceed inwards, we have a coat room here to the left where you can feel free to deposit anything you don't need. And here to the south of me, we have a water closet for anybody that needs a break before the tour begins."
I
What do you mean
immediately go
everything
to
we
the
don't
water
need?
closet. Like, I'm even questioning it. It's like, are you bathing? Yes! Tris, come join me! Is there a fucking gelatinous cube in here? I swear to God.
A gelatinous cube.
Because I literally stopped as I entered the door. I was like, wait, I know where the hell I am. There's a gelatinous cube in here, I swear.
Contrary to your current opinion, there is not a gelatinous cube, as far as you can see. There might be a small mini one somewhere, a little pet. But this room appears to be equipped with stone sinks, toilets, each with a command word carved above it, each filled currently with water, and yes, there are towel racks next to each one, sitting adjacent. So rather than baths and showers, as you may have hoped, it seems to be equivalently just a bathroom.
Thank God!
Damn it.
Wait, what do you mean by anything you don't need you can deposit? What would be that?
Really? You
I
have to
can read
ask that? I say as I slowly look over to where Nori ran off to.
Do you happen to have a sleeping room? I could use a nap. It's been a long day.
Or, just a BDSM dungeon. I could go for that as well.
That too. That works. People like torture.
He gestures to the upper right area, that leads into a separate room, and says, "We do have a waiting room. If you'd like to take a moment to nod off while I guide those of you who are potential students."
I can sleep later. Why not?
I'm quite
I do
curious
want.
myself.
I do want to take a shower though. We were in a swamp.
Well, sadly, they
That
have
is
Give that
limited-
about 10 minutes.
But there's no
Wait, did she just?
bathing
Oh, that.
room.
Oh.
There's no way to shower yourself. It's just.
It's a shower. Yeah, it's just a toilet and a sink.
Yeah, from the
What a
sounds
water
of it,
closet is, it's a bathroom.
I mean, for a wizard school, you should have a bath. Wow.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but there are indeed communal showers if you require.
Right, where?
Ooh.
Simply down
mean-
this hallway.
Great. I'm going to take a shower and a nap.
I do want to. I do want to see the tour.
Lester moves to go to the right door, the easternmost door, and says, the communal showers are this way. And gestures for you to follow him as he leads you down a hallway. And as I said before, gone are the rough and squalid floors from before. The stonework is gone, replaced by smooth, I don't want to say vinyl, but wood. It appears as though this has been painfully crafted to look very much like an academy, a pristine academy, in fact. Carcistus not shy, but shamefully follows along behind you, not acknowledged yet by Halaster, but seemingly dreading the fact that he might be soon.
That worries me.
Yeah.
I don't like this place. This place reminds me of the before time. From before Papa.
It reminds me of a place I heard about called Hogwarts. Just
What?
expecting to see a picture
Too
frame
nice.
that
It's
moves.
too clean. It
Halaster-
betrays dead secrets.
What's the word? Brings the door forward, not opening it all the way, but giving you a peek that this room apparently has communal showers. Once again, there are towel racks standing near the back of the room, just obscured right now by the door, but it appears very much like they do have functional showers down here.
Hi. Excuse me. Oh wait. Fuck it. I'm gonna take a shower. No gelatin excuse, please.
There are command words above each stall, or above each iron faucet that gives you the word to use to activate the magical items present. I'm not going to name each magical item. Shower is the
The keyword is water. Do you want hot or cold?
Tea
See,
or
now-
gray
Or
hot.
Latin?
a wizard that gets up early in the morning, walks to the shower, and just says water without thinking. It just starts out cold, and he's immediately screaming, "Hot, hot, 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 hot!"
Oh god.
Too hot. Why is the door closed?
Halaster politely closes the door behind a guest that is disrobing and showering,
Oh, okay.
and gives some time for Rio to finish his needs.
Yeah, they look like a fast shower just to take off the muddy water and try to head out.
I can use the dynamic lighting. I can get rid of it entirely, but it's kind of fun to play with the idea that he's actually shutting the door behind you to be polite.
Feel better. I like this place.
Alastair nods approvingly and gestures for the rest of you. Says, "Does anybody else care for a small stop?"
Well, yeah, after running through that muck up floor above, sure thing. And she'll run in and shower and whatnot, and Forbin right behind her.
Yep.
What
no.
else?
This is going to be a couple hours. We might want to continue the tour.
Oh, get
Ignore
your mind
any
out of the damn gutter.
Ignore any screams or moans you hear from
Do you know the
this
spell
doorway.
silence by any chance?
For God's sake, we're not gonna fuck in
I
here.
do.
I will be
Alastair
alarming the
leans in
view.
Alastair leans in conspiratorially with Ryu and says, "There's a command word already in place."
Oh!
Oh.
Nice.
What's this an undercommon? It just says the safe word is rhubarb.
The safe word is pineapple on pizza.
Ew.
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 No, come on.
Nobody would
Wow,
ever
I
use
would
that
be-
safe word.
I
We
am
have
the
standards here.
weirdest person in the group though, because I love pineapple on pizza.
I mean, that's a pretty good safe
Oh,
word. That
come
kills the mood
on.
immediately.
Exactly.
That's true.
I don't hate anybody that likes pineapple. I dislike those that like anchovy, but only because I've worked in a pizza restaurant and I've had to put anchovy on pizza.
Ew.
Anchovies, yeah, that I can't get behind. I don't like anchovies, period.
So after you guys take a moment to
Remove the muck.
remove the muck. I'll
Clean yourselves in quotation marks.
Yeah, clean.
Yeah, she walks out fully. I walk out freaking just bare chested, showing off tats.
And
Oni-chan.
no, a single. No. Never that.
Oh, don't have your sexuality threatened by a real man, son. Jesus.
I was talking about the Oni-chan part, but sure.
I don't even know what the hell that means, and I speak a few languages.
I don't know what it means, but I feel like it means something real bad.
Oh, Nietzsche.
I have that feeling, you know?
Senpai.
Stepping
Oh, no.
away from the door and gesturing onwards, Alastair proceeds down the ordained and pristine hallway. And says, well, we're quite happy to have new potential students. We have had some losses as of late, but it'd be nice to have some new faces above. Do any of you expect to be here long? Do you require... well, of course, you'll have your own rooms assigned in time, and we can begin the studies promptly afterwards.
Study. That doesn't sound like me.
Oh, it sounds like me. I'm quite interested. Especially anything regarding a potential sword.
I mean, there's books and you have to read them, and
I do want to learn how to read, and I feel like I should for the sake of Papa, but I also really dislike this place. It reminds me too much of the before home.
I can list many different reasons, but let's start with this one. Hey, look, that woman's horny. I couldn't fucking resist. I saw the text on it.
Stepping into this square abode, takes a moment to gesture towards the door that is plain to see. You can notice that the door itself bears a bronze plaque that reads Headmaster's Office, knock please. To the south of you guys, as pointed out there, is a woman seated in a chair facing the wall reading a scorched spellbook sitting at a plain desk pushed up against it. Noticeably, perhaps to Rio's attention, it is a tiefling woman.
huh?
Well, I did say
The
she
one I'm
was
looking
horny.
for?
You think I was kidding?
The plot thickens.
Horn sister.
It does not appear to be the one you're looking for. Noticeably, this woman has two large horns that stand nearly upright, twisting much like a gazelle's. One large horn, rather. Let me say that first. On her right side, her left one appears to be broken off at some point.
Oh,
Aw.
legit like an Oni. Like a Japanese actual Oni.
Yeah.
She appears to be perturbed, not quite happy with her current predicament, but unwilling to remove herself from the desk. Halaster doesn't give her too much, or doesn't greet her perchance, but does gesture to her briefly in your line of view and says, of course, as with any school, we do have those who are a bit rambunctious and require discipline. We usually enact such measures here, as you can see. Hopefully none of that has to occur with any of you. I'm sure you'll be quite upright.
That sounds like something I could help with.
Oh. Ooh.
Well,
Ooh,
see, now I
ooh,
want to
okay.
be naughty here if she's going to be the one dealing out the punishments. That's exactly reverse incentive there, I think.
Opening up one half of the doors, Halaster gestures for you guys to proceed downwards, southward rather, as he continues this impromptu tour.
Hey, Minori, I have a
This
question.
is directed at the student.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Not again.
Yep. Yeah, hello, you reached Dix the Goblin. What the fuck do you want?
I'm sorry. She would. This is just me being in character. I apologize for holding up the show.
You're perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, what show? Who is this? Why are you messaging me? I'm not even in the session anymore.
All messages get redirected to Styx.
Oh no!
Yes.
What if that is
You can-
actually a thing of this place?
You cannot send message without getting Styx on the phone.
Oh
For
god.
God's sakes, I'm on the crapper. Also, who the hell laid a freaking bomb in here? It smells like ass.
The woman takes a brief moment to scowl, but doesn't look in any sort of particular direction as she whispers a small reply. But Halaster, heedless of this, continues.
Okay, I'll continue on.
Wrong character, but okay.
Minori, I have a question. How you spoke to that Hydra before?
What do you mean?
It's a Hydra. It
Yes.
doesn't speak.
Yes, it does. You
How?
just have to know how to understand.
But remember, you spoke or was like a mental thing? Did I see you speaking?
No, nobody ever saw her speaking. Everybody just saw the Hydra come up out of the water and
So you can speak with them without speaking. You can do like a telepathic thing.
I
With your mind?
suppose.
Can you do that with everybody or just with fish
Well,
people?
I also know the cantrip, I think that's what they're called. Papa taught me one for message, and then he taught me one for talking to things in different ways. There are many ways of speaking. I can show you if you like.
Personally, I
Would you
wish you
like
would
no,
stop.
I'm not asking for any powers. I just have a thing. Can you speak with sea creatures? That's what I'm talking.
Most creatures of the sea are capable of complex thought, more complex than you would think. You just have to understand their wants and needs. Most of them are simple. Eat.
I have a question. If I'm gonna use I'm gonna assume I'm an aquatic form. See if this works because this is weird. Can you speak to me now?
That is a good question.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it's like, wait, is he gonna do the thing? 'Cause I'm curious now.
He has an innate swim speed now, right?
Yeah.
That's all your ability requires, right?
With an innate swimming
Aberration,
speed. Holy shit, it does.
Aberration, beast, elemental, or monstrosity. That has an innate swim speed.
It's quite specific, this thing. It's a really, really good power, but it is insanely specific.
Well, I was hoping we could speak telepathically in a pinch, but
I would offer, as you guys are proceeding, that Minori, who has detect magic up quite often,
all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
Can see that this wall here itself radiates magic.
I'm gonna go up and poke it.
Minori, what are you doing?
I'm poking a
Don't
magic.
Please don't touch anything.
Okay,
you
we're
don't
in
know how
Arcane University, young girl. Touch
I
nothing.
am touching it with both hands. And
everything
Oh.
is going to
You're-
It
radiate
is-
magic.
It is being touched insanely a lot.
Your hands go through it.
Ooh. I go through it. Ooh.
I
Drawing
sigh.
his attention away from this, from his process. Actually, let me double check something.
Trigger the gargolems.
Pretty
Right.
much. Trigger
He-
magical
the-
trapsies.
Hallister never said don't touch it.
No, it's assumed that you'll have the respect to not touch anything, I think.
Well, that's an assumption that is wrong. And you know what happens when you make assumption? You
Make it
an
ass
ass
out
out.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the only ass I'm interested in is that one there.
Ah.
Seeing the attention that Minori wrought as people attempted to stop her from proceeding with her plan of action here, Halaster will look back, seeing the woman disappear into the wall, and say he will tut lightly as he moves back towards here, and attempts to simply just gently fish Minori out of the wall. Minori, if you're disagreeing with it, we can move it on to a grapple, but it's just an attempt to bring you back into
Nah, it's
the
fine.
fort.
What? Am I not supposed to do that?
No, that is not an area for you, little miss,
Why not? What's in there?
because you're not a student yet. Moving southward, you guys can see, or should notice right now, that there are pillars stationed here in the room. 5 stone pillar buttresses, about 20 foot high, holds the ceiling up 20 feet high. Moving further southward, you do spot another person of note within this area. This being another human mage. That appears to simply be leaning against the wall. Actually, I think some of you may recognize some facade of this. Forvin,
Yes?
Sotagentes, and Rio, I suppose. Give me a history check.
Oh god.
Huh.
Wait, am I good at those? I might... I don't...
You're a wizard, I hope you're at least.
Okay, I'm not
He's
good
not
at
a
those, but I'm
witcher.
not bad at those.
Wizards aren't necessarily good at history.
Oh, I'm really good at those, fuck.
Hey! I'm actually somewhat good.
And Sotagentes, please.
Just mute now. Let's see.
Are any of us even
There
proficient?
we go.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are proficient in history.
Proficient in history? Yes, I am proficient in history. No, insight, yes. History, no.
Okay. So 19, 22, 17, all good enough to see what I was going to indicate is that this man standing here, bald head leaning against the wall, your eye is most notably drawn to both the red robes and the black markings on his face, his rather pale face. And those of you present that are familiar with topside, distant topside organizations recognize his image as a red wizard of Thay.
Ooh.
Hey, what?
A red wizard of Thay. Thay, Rio, who got a 19, is a distant nation, like across on the other side of the continent, basically across the desert. That is run entirely by wizards. Those who have the highest, the best caster is the leader. Typically, they're all necromancers. They use undead servants as fodder and as simple labor to produce goods to send out. And the highest ring of them are all liches. You might recall, very distantly, the player, not the character, that we did a small one-shot in another dungeon labyrinth sort of thing called the Doom Vault.
All right, the murder party.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Mirror Party. The Doom Vault is actually connected to the Red Wizards, as the Doom Vault is what holds the Lich's 4 Fae's phylacteries. Not that your characters probably know the in-depth nature of that, but I'm just simply offering that to you as a player to better help that they exist somewhere in the world.
Huh. Interesting.
So Halaster passes by the man without much trouble. The man continues to wait where he is, apparently expecting something, and you all not being it.
Rude.
Very. Excuse me, Mr. Halaster. You said something about losing students or something like that?
Yes.
Anything bad happened? You got attacked or something?
There's just simply been a few mishaps and people thinking or believing that they could do better elsewhere, which I wouldn't stop anyone, surely. People that simply want to leave or the like.
Okay, that happens. You know, mishaps, the occasional failed fireball.
Yeah, rituals don't always work well.
I mean, premature fireball, happens with young wizards.
Yeah.
Am I typing as my last? I just noticed that. That's weird.
I mean, you are typing as paladin.
Halaster nods knowingly towards Rio and says, "Yes, every young wizard has that moment of preemptive fireball."
Not that it ever happened to me. Nah.
I just stare at you quietly, knowingly.
Shut up.
Picture changed. That's weird.
Continue.
Well, whatever. It's fine.
Stepping into this room, you all are witnessing the end of a fight. Sitting in the middle here is a black-robed female tiefling, who seems to match the one prior. Perhaps some sort of passing family resemblance, as noticeably, she has horns that curve back much like a ram. However, her left one is intact and her right one has been shattered. Her attackers appear to be 3 cloaked mages, the southernmost one being Halaster himself. But as the last spell goes out, the woman falls to the ground, bleeding and battered, calling out a surrender. As she does so, the 3 figures immediately turn about face, retreating back towards the edges of the room and resume a position as simply gray statues. Huffing and puffing, the woman remains seated on the ground, simply trying to catch her breath.
Is that something that is normal here?
Halaster pauses to give the woman a chance to catch her breath more before nodding and says, "Yes, this is our spell-casting hall. Here, the young mages can attempt to prove themselves, or push themselves, rather, to greater and greater heights by facing off against previous and exceptional students." He abashedly gestures to the south one, which of course seems to be himself robed in his similar unblinking eyes, clutching a staff, and says, "They can even face off against a replica of myself." Those of you paying attention to the other statues can see that the eastern one picks a young show woman, her face half ruined by acid as she clutches an orb in one hand, while the westernmost statue depicts a long-haired woman with a gnarled wand, and she looks out behind a smooth and featureless mask.
Huh.
How cool it would be, one of them will be the black stuff. I'm just saying. Okay, so what happens if you win? Do you get like a prize, or it's just like an honor thingy?
Those that win certainly do receive notice at the very least, and I do tend to take them aside and speak with them at length about what spells they would like to acquire, what their goals are from here, Truly, I mean, if you can circumvent the might of 3 archmages alone, then
Oh, you have to the 3 of them at the same time? Oh no. Yeah, that's a big no-no.
yes, it serves often as a final test of power. Usually, it's not often accomplished. I tell you, or I
you-
assure.
I mean, you cannot even cast a single spell and you will counter spell to Oblivion, probably. Okay.
Moving on from here, Halaster gestures for us to proceed. Which way should he take you? Let's go. Welcome back. Let's go westward just for the moment. Circle around, as it were. Halaster gestures for you to follow him as he moves upwards. And my cat is now finally back on my desk.
I mean, it's actually not your desk if you think about it. It's her desk.
I don't know if I agree with that.
It's probably also not your house, but sure.
Stepping into this room, it appears to be quite plain, except for an enormous red velvet curtain hanging along the northwestern wall. A pole rope on one side of the curtain, the southernmost side of the curtain, would allow it to be drawn back if wished. But Halaster doesn't attempt to do so himself.
What's up with the curtains? I'll ask Halaster.
Halaster steps forward, moving towards the curtain, and without much ceremony, does pull the cord away, letting the curtain fall to the side, and you all to glimpse what lays beyond. There are paintings, 15 in fact, hanging on the wall, each one 5 feet long and 3 feet across, arranged in 3 rows of 5. Halaster, without much ceremony, gestures to them and says, "These are paintings dedicated to some of those who have surpassed our academy and left since then. They are magical in nature and allow us to often see the state of those who remain. As you can see," and he gestures to the topmost area where, he gestures to the lower areas where you can see that a lot of the students, often in groups of 4 at graduation, are shown as skeletons. Halaster says, "These are simply, at this moment, a painful reminder of those that have passed on since their leaving of our academy."
Anything interesting? Anything else interesting about the painting?
Give me a perception check.
Is
I
there
also do
anything
that?
magical about them?
Do they move?
That was that's
Even
like-
more Harry Potter in here.
Yeah. Just say if there's anything interesting about them. This is a magic school, so who knows what can happen to these paintings.
Yes. Let me double check. Sorry, I keep having to bring up detect magic because I know it has limits, and I need to remind myself what the barriers are.
I mean, if you just want to say, yeah, there's magic behind those paintings, that's fine. No.
Yeah, but I have to keep in mind that if there is a barrier in place that would prevent your sense from getting to it, then you should not
That's
have
true.
an idea.
Yeah,
of
you
magic
should not
being
know
present.
that it's. Yeah, exactly.
So the barriers are not thick enough. Minori can sense that there is magic coming from the centermost painting itself, and Triss, on an exceptional perception check, can tell that there is an oddity within these paintings, being that Halaster appears in each and every picture in the center point of each picture,
Interesting.
except for the middle one where he is absent.
One's magic.
Huh. That's interesting.
Why is only one of them magic?
Halaster glances towards the paintings himself and saying, it's simply precautions laid upon prior.
So, like, what? A trap in case somebody tries to take one?
To that effect, yes.
But why just that center one?
Well, this may
I mean,
surprise
that's the
you.
most different of all of them anyway.
This may surprise you, but we deal with mercenaries or adventurers or troubleshooters or however you like to call them quite often. And while I have I can't say that. I am aware of adventurers' tendencies, and surely they would pluck the one that is most curious, no?
Well, I mean, why would they want to take one that it's the centermost, but yet the one that, oddly enough, doesn't have an image of you in it? I would opt for one that would at least have an image of the mage in it that runs the school. I mean, I can't tell what's magical and what's friend here. She seems to be able to tell that there's something magical about that one. So she'd probably pick that one, but I for one want to go for one that is oddly different. That seems like that would be trapped in its own way.
It's a precaution taken in the past. Perhaps it no longer lives up to its purpose anymore, but it's something that merely remains behind to be cleaned up at some point.
Speaking of cleaning up and plucking things, why did you pluck up a race of frog people and trap them in your dungeon?
Oh, Lord.
Of course, she was going to ask that question. At
She's
some
been
point.
holding that one
Oh,
in for a while now.
yeah.
Opening up the next door, Halaster pauses for a brief moment to glance towards Minori before saying, I believe you mean one of the occupants of the floors. I'm sorry, most of that is accidental, I suppose you could say. The nature of Undermountain causes many to be drawn here, whether they intend it or not, and I simply play landlord, as the case may be.
Minori smells bullshit. Can I do an insight on that?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like Minori smells bullshit. Never mind. She's none the wiser. Okay.
It seems reasonable. I mean, you yourself were drawn here, perhaps by an outside force, no, but
That's true.
people are drawn here.
That's true. Papa told her about this place. It'd make her stronger. Okay.
Moving southward. You guys are coming across a large set room here that has been cut out, that has a hole cut out of it here, about 30 foot long, 10 feet wide, and 60 foot deep. There is a noticeable odor, a putrid refuse that emanates from the bottom there, that those of you that experience the 6th floor can recognize quite well as a refuse pit. So this one does not seem to have the typical, or the previous ability to compact trash. Halaster gestures towards it with a small bit of sheepishness and says, due to our enclosed location, we do have to make do with trash as we see fit. Thankfully, some of the natural elements to the dungeon allow us to house creatures that will devour it.
Have you tried the natural skill?
I just
What's up, Sir Gentis?
looking down, do I see anything, any of those creatures he mentioned?
60 foot deep. Your dark vision extends that far. Give me Perception check.
Jesus.
27. What is with all of you? Looking down, you can indeed, for the briefest moment there, you would believe that it would be empty of any creature beyond trash itself. Before you see the trash itself moving, and as you give it a closer eye, you realize that it's not the trash, but rather it's held in a toxic and caustic slime. Not quite a gelatinous cube, but certainly something of the family that seems to be slowly devouring the trash around it.
Okay.
I mean, shall we?
Halaster gestures for you to move forward. And we round the corner down a hallway, and he gestures towards the rooms, or towards the doors as he's moving. He says, and of course we have some student dormitories here and elsewhere within the building. I believe all of these are currently taken. However, we can see you set up in any of the other ones, I'm sure. Plenty of room for everyone.
Right.
I'm just gonna be a snarky rogue here and just kind of sleight of hand push open one of the doors to the room, take a peek inside.
I only ask that you indicate which one you're doing so.
This one here.
You find a miniature pony, a gnome, a dwarf, and for some damn reason a halfling, and a lot of baby oil for some reason.
Yeah. Jeez, Forvin, I think you might like this room.
The southernmost one?
Yes, the one I'm directly in front of, yeah.
Okay, you can do so. Glancing inwards, as it is not locked. Apparently, this room itself has been trashed at one point. You can see that there is a bed and a footlocker. The footlocker itself having been overturned and emptied. Anything of valuable seems to have been removed at easy inspection.
Why would anybody do that to somebody's room? I don't know. She mutters under her breath. Yeah. Just kind of glancing around the room. Well, spacious.
Maybe they're just a messy person.
Yeah, maybe. She'll take time to go back through the room later, but...
Okay.
So not to raise suspicion and catch up with the rest of the group.
In this way here, we have our classrooms for the next section. Oops, I'm stretching out Halaster. I did not do so.
He's getting fat. He's eating too much of that magical air.
This one here is our transmutation classroom, followed by the necromancy one just south of us now.
What's in this room?
Minori, we literally don't know where the hell you are currently.
She's back down the hallway.
She paused in front of one door and was wondering what was in there, but she'll notice that everybody else is going along, so she'll catch up.
Come along.
Oh damn! Wow, you guys are really far ahead.
I'm sorry, that may be my fault. I had him jump a little bit ahead because it was
No,
just
that's
simply a long
fine.
hallway.
I'm also, if I do fall behind, don't mind me because I'm also drawing the map. A little bit.
Halaster pauses and says, it would be remiss of me if I were not to introduce you to at least one of the school rooms. Let's pop up with the necromancy one for a moment, shall we?
Yes, sure, the necromancy one. Why not?
Right, why the necromancy one went on?
You all act like necromancy is a bad thing.
Oh, it's not. No, she was being...
I'm not saying bad, more like spooky.
Not spooky.
Opening up the
He's
door
scary,
partially
scary.
and gesturing inwards, you can see that this circular room seems to be plastered to the walls. Plastered to the walls and roof of this domed 25-foot high room are hundreds of humanoid skeletons arranged in a decorative but ghastly manner. A 20-foot diameter magical circle inscribed on the floor, has glyphs that shed dim purple light, and 7 corpses, most likely humanoid in nature, cocooned in burlap, are piled up in the middle of the circle. Floating next to the circle is a skull with pinpricks of purple light in its eye socket, 2 skeletal arms hanging below it, one of which clutches a bone dagger. Pausing in his apparent ritual, the skeleton, or the partial skeleton, the skull with floating skeletal arms below, stops to look towards Halaster, look towards those of you beyond, and give simply a small nod towards Halaster, a brief wave with its free hand towards you all, and says, "I would be happy to accommodate you, but I am in the middle of something." Taking, if nobody else speaks up, Halaster does so and says, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Nestor. I did not realize that was scheduled for now. I will return later." And he gestures for you all to move back.
What's going on? That looks interesting.
I believe Nestor is currently dealing with one of the last raiding parties that attempted to assault us.
Mm.
Oh,
What?
Raiding party assault this place.
Well, as I said
Trying to
before,
bring
we
them
are a
back?
preeminent magical academy, and though we are not advertised quite well, none of the flyers I ever make reach it to the surface for whatever reason.
yeah, I can't
Uh,
imagine why.
Unfortunately, we do attract some negative attention, and those that see us as nothing more than a place to raid. As I said before, we do have troubles on occasion with adventurers. And when they attempt it and are obviously thwarted, we have to do something with what remains, and repurposing them seems to be the best way to do so.
Well, that explains a few things.
Oh, it's a good thing that we're not adventurers.
I mean,
But I'm an
we're
adventurer.
not, the important part is we're not raiders.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, not raiders. Yes.
Halaster gestures for the next room to enter inwards, but before we do that, I have noticed that we have gone to 10
Oh.
o'clock.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Seems like a good place as any to call it quits here.
Right before the mysterious door.
Oh no!
I know the tour may not be too thrilling,
it's
but
fine.
I hope it's intriguing at the very least, seeing an
Yeah.
entire magical academy in Undermountain, led by
It-
Halaster himself.
Right.
I feel like this is a great time to stop because I feel like I need to figure out how Minori actually feels about the place.
Yes, give everybody a chance to take in the majesty of the academy.
and death.
I mean, I don't give fucks over the academy. Choice.
You don't want to join, Rio?
Why would I?
I want to
It's-
join.
it's everything I had about magic. You have to study. It's bullshit.
I don't have any natural magic, so
Yeah, that takes the fun out of magic.
Rio is one of those sorcerer chads that just get it.
Yeah.
you're child. And I don't get magic in general. I can't even throw a.
You can do
ball of
magic.
energy. No, I can't.
You're a troll. You can do magic.
You can cast
a limited
arrow.
magic. Yeah, I can cast arrow. It's limited magic. It's more of an innate thing that I know how to do.
I cast sneak
yes.
attack.
Yeah, I know. I can do the same. I can cast magic as innate. It's kind of how you do it.
No, it's not the same. Like, I can't cast those fireballs that you guys do. Can't.
Let me think if I can explain this in a way Real would understand. Real, your magic comes from a bullshit bloodline, while hers comes from, well, things I enjoy in the bedroom. One of these things lasts far longer than others, and some of them depend on how long your partner lasts. Which, with her touch, I imagine is not very long. Now, do you wish to continue this discussion, or shall I go more in depth?
No, I'm thinking that premature fireball is not a bad thing right now.
Okay, so we will call it here, pick up with the Academy in furthering the tour and perhaps finding out a few answers, maybe a way to leave the goddamn Academy.
That would be nice.
Next week.
I'm going to assume there is no level up for now.
Not yet, no.
Oh,
As
yet.
a
next
note,
level is gonna be sick.
as a note, I intend to put this in scheduling at some point, but the 20th, that being 2 weeks away from now, I'm going to be taking a personal day with the wife, so I will not be present to run a game. If anybody wants to run our one-shot, feel free to do so. You have my blessing to use the server or whatever else, but I won't be able to host anything then.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
that's cool. Thank you for letting us know in advance, and thank you very much for hosting us. It has been a wonderful time, and
Yeah.
this level certainly is interesting.
Good. I hope
Agreed.
guys
Thank you
looking
for the
forward.
session, DM.
Yeah. I will catch you
Sure.
all next week and throughout the week.
Hopefully.
Hmm.
Hi, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Later. Alright, guys, so that's it for this session of Dungeon the Mad Mage. As I kind of alluded to there, I'm really hoping my schedule doesn't screw around too much to where I can still do these kinds of things. I mean, it's only 3 hours out of my day, and they are later in the day, so I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens come the 9th. But as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If y'all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support as always is by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and sharing it with your friends. That all said, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video.